Hello. Is there anybody here? There's like 3 people. Hi. Wow. Okay. Hello. Welcome to Sub Games. Okay. I think Silviu is ready, so let me join. Hello. 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 Mr. Romania.
Mr. Romania himself. Am I on stream? I think I am on stream. Okay.
Yes, you are, sir. You are.
Yay! I'm famous, mom!
Okay, and because of some inconveniences, I didn't get to prepare the stream setup half an hour before, so
It's okay. We still have a bit of time. Like when more people are going to show up, it's we're not rushing anything.
if you say so.
Yeah. We also need the proper music.
I'm
gonna take a glass of water in preparation.
And we are back.
Ooh.
Okay, should I feel like there should be an easier way for us to like put these plants on the tier list, because okay, we put them in tiers, right? But we also arrange them by scores.
Mm-hmm.
Is there supposedly an easier way to find the position on where they should be in tier list without looking at every single plant before it to know where exactly to slot them? Or
Maybe there is, but
maybe just have to deal with it.
maybe we'll have to just deal with it.
Ah,
I mean, we can like when the tiers are going to get more filled up, we can make like B+, B-, C+, C-, so it becomes easier. But it's gonna happen post stream eventually. Maybe we'll see.
We'll see. Alright, so
Hello, Potat. Hello, Snowly.
Thank you. Because I'm not looking at chat right now. Alright, we have 6 Walrus plants to go. And obviously we're gonna have 6 random premium, so at least 12 today. At least.
We can do more.
We obviously can do more. It's just that's the current lowest number. So before we start, let me, because I cannot take this.
Oh wow.
Yep.
Does it really matter that much?
Yes. That's who I am. That's who I am.
Okay. Don't tell me you wanna do Big Wave Beach before, after Far Future as well. Or no, Big Wave. Excuse my dumbness. Big Wave Beach after Dark City.
Dark City.
I didn't really sleep that well, okay?
I see.
I haven't thought of PvZ for a long time, okay?
Aww. Okay, that's it.
I'm
right?
sorry.
No, yeah, you're good. Hey, alright, and with that out of the way, I think it is time.
Okay, we're going straight into it. Okay.
Split.
Now, to be
P.
fair, I actually have some things to say about Split P. I don't think there is any need to re-explain the rules, but
do we have to explain the rules?
Nah. Everyone who's here, they have been in like previous streams.
Yeah, if you've been here, you've been here. If you're here, you've been here.
Oh,
Cause
so, you know, my thing with Split P is that I love him in Heroes.
Obviously, he works.
In Heroes, he works insanely well. And I feel like he also looks a bit better.
Is he like? Hold on. Let me remember. Let me recall. Is he a 1 cost 4/1 before combat deal 1 damage to hero?
I think it's 2 cost.
Oh, it's 2 cost? Oh damn. I mean, to be fair, yeah, it's 2 cost 4/1, right?
Mm.
Okay.
And it makes more sense as well.
I mean, not
but
really, but
we're
okay.
talking directly PvZ2.
Exactly, PvZ2. Only PvZ2.
So, appearance and personality. Man, he kinda has a bit of personality.
I don't know, man. He looks bad.
Keyword kinda, but he looks bad.
It's like, okay, I get it. There's a pun to be made here. Split P is also another type of P, but is there really not a better way to represent that? And not like having 2 heads? I don't know. Like,
He's iconic, but he's ugly.
yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
I'm giving him a 2 or 3. I think I'm going more towards 2. Because I don't have any attachment towards all the plants who are kind of like pea shooter bot.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
there
sorry.
Are some of them who are like different enough to be cool, but this guy, nah.
I'm sorry, Split P. I'm so sorry. You get a 2 for me.
As for pun and concept, the pun... Here's the thing. The concept is...
The concept is bad.
Great, but
I don't like
in
it.
practice, it's stupid.
Okay, what is the supposed concept of this?
You know the only way to make Split P cool is make him kind of like Spikeweed.
And that's not just a regular P pen anymore, is it?
But at that point, it's not even Split P anymore.
Exactly.
So the pun is solid. The concept is kind of horrible.
Like, this is a game where zombies coming from the right, and then you plant plants on the left to protect your house. On the left, you have little to no incentive to attack anything on your left.
You know what's the issue? If he was only the repeater head and he was cheaper, he would legit be good.
What do you mean? Is that, are you talking like if it's like 225 repeater both heads something?
No. If there was only the repeater head, like he didn't shoot forward, just backwards, and he was way cheaper.
So you're saying that Split P would be better if he's just a reverse repeater.
Pretty much, yeah.
God.
Am I? Okay, so the fact because he has a pea shooter head, that means he needs to cost over 100.
Mm-hmm.
Which is that by design.
I suppose.
When his gimmick is that you need to use his other head.
Well, yeah, this is not going good for him. Pun and concept, I mean, pun is good, concept is bad. You know what, I'll be nice and give it a 3.
Gameplay and mechanics, we already kind of covered it up.
Oh boy.
It's nothing. It's legit nothing. It's fun. It's...
It has its use, it's a counter plan, it's at least because it's an adventure plan, it has things to do with the threat presented, unlike many of the later premium. So I'm gonna reserve 1 for those where it just have no use, practically no use. So for him, I'll give it a 2. Alright, what does chat think? Anything you wanna add?
No, I'm just adding the passes on the list because I didn't do it for... You know, he also covers the pass, of course. This is a freak of nature.
Okay, so we are split in 4 and 2, so that should be a 3, right?
3, yeah, it's just 3.
Alright.
So that means he is an E tier.
Damn!
Which makes a lot of sense. The only thing that gets him a bit up is because he's a bit iconic.
So 9.
E tier.
Grape is 8.8, so this is more than Grape Buster.
Congrats!
Congrats!
That is not really a good thing to say, but congrats! IP shooter, an Indian guy. Hello, mister. I think split piece backwards piece should retract. This sure is ranking plans objectively with the PvZ Romania Dev.
Yep.
You could say the vote is pretty split.
Best.
Anyway,
Peak.
premium, Sidium.
Right, right.
If you're not picking your things, I'm gonna pick one.
Okay, first come, first serve. First come, first serve.
Come on, chat. Come on, chat.
If you see anything interesting, just say his name. God, there are so many. This. Yeah, when you look at it like this, holy heck.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That's a lot.
Electric blueberry.
Oh.
I have thoughts about electric blueberry. I really have thoughts about electric blueberry.
E-berry. It's so small.
Okay. So, we think of blueberry. Appearance and personality. She jumps.
Yeah, she be bouncy.
She hops. Just the thought that she's so small. And the electric animations in PvZ2 always look good.
Mm-hmm. She be jumpy, me like
She barely qualifies as an electric plant because she has absolutely no chaining.
Yeah, it's...
She just didn't... But we're talking about appearance. Can you give her less than a 5?
I'll reserve my 5. No, I like the jump, but it doesn't do much.
The bouncy sound.
And
she's so energetic.
Okay.
She also has like the missing tooth that gives her personality. Come on.
I have my complaints. It's just not just her, to be honest. It's not her fault really, but I don't like how she has no transition between uncharged and charged. I mean, it's the same with, I think, cauliflower.
Put the pole.
Hmm?
Put the pole.
Oh, right.
Like, it doesn't look like Citron who gradually gets bigger. It's just
no, it doesn't even have to do that. Like, okay. Witch Hazel. When she's about to be able to do the thing, there's a glow animation. It doesn't just one frame to the other, and there's a sound effect. I like that. Electric Blueberry does not have that. So, sorry.
She's still a 5 for me. You really should apologize for it. Fun concept. So the thing is, like, electric blueberry, I thought it was the same thing I thought with cherry bomb. Like, it's a very popular flavor.
What exactly is it then?
More. This is a research thingy.
Blueberry wiki, and is possibly a pun for the musical genre of electric blues. So blues that use electric instruments, and it's a 1980s plan. So it's a plan in Neon Mixtape Torches in 80s. So it could be that. And electric blueberry is also just a color. Apparently.
It's one step from being 1-for-1, like perfect, you know?
Or what?
But it's still missing something.
Okay, when I look up electric blueberry, I just see electric blueberry. I don't see the color of electric blueberry.
It's not really a color. I think like some juices use the term electric blueberry flavor.
No, I'm reading the wiki. That's what it says. So
Do you trust the wiki?
I trust the wiki with all my heart.
Oh no. So the pun. Okay. So the pun is not the greatest.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the most horrible, but it's not the greatest.
Mm-hmm.
It's very mid of the way. The concept, though.
It's the first of its kind. And I can appreciate that.
She kinda has some unique. So when we look at her kind, right? There is her, there is witch hazel, there is
Holy power?
holy power, and let's say Hocus. Kinda.
Does Hocus have full board range?
Yeah.
Oh, it does. I would play. I don't see it in, you know, the base scene, so I don't really know.
Yeah, I know from PvZ Romania. She has full board.
Oh.
So she can kinda differentiate, like the ones that witch hazel has kinda like the first, right? It's kinda like a priority. She having like completely random priority. It's her and Collie who has that. Collie is all about the hypnotizing.
Mm-hmm.
Is all about one-shotting. And you can play and a plant that kind of one-shots kind of like a long-range, non-reliable chomper.
Mm-hmm.
Which I don't think it's a bad concept.
And yeah.
It's the RNG, yeah, which we're going to talk a bit more in the gameplay mechanics thing, mostly because the RNG can be really neglected at some points. You can make it better. And considering the fact I really like plants that need other DPS plants to work.
Right, it's
Right? So she is a damage dealer, yeah. But
it's a
if you're using
secondary
her as the only
offensive.
damage dealer, yeah.
Secondary offensive. Like you can use it, but you need a lot of stallers.
And it doesn't really. It's kind of like using Chomper as your main DPS. It's the same thing. If not worse, because she's way less reliable. But I feel like the concept is great. So just the pun is the thing that's dragging it down. I don't really care that much about the pun in her case. So for me, it's a 4 in pun and concept.
Oh, that's still very high.
I'm a bit biased because I really love her.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. I can see that. For me personally, I mean, I gotta give it to the first of its kind, right? So even if I want to get it down low, I can only get as low as 4. And then
as for gameplay and mechanics, she's either strong or she's worthless.
I feel like it really depends on
the mod.
Yeah, because the numbers, oh, they are so changeable.
In PvZ Romania, she works well, but I can't really think of any other mod where I saw Electric Blueberry and was like, yeah, I'm gonna use this, just because she's not reliable. It's like you can help RNG mostly because she has 3 different priorities you can kind of change. Targeting basics, targeting specials, and targeting guards.
Yep.
So you can go full in on like, oh, she only targets basics. Oh, she only targets guards. Oh, she only targets specials. Most people go on the specials route because that's the most interesting route you can go. But she can work. But the thing is that you don't see it enough in mods because why choose this, which is very RNG? It is good. Like the gameplay mechanics, she's not bad. It's just like I don't feel like I can give her a 5 because I have a bit of attachment because in PvZ Romania she's in the first world, and I saw a lot of people using her a lot and loving her. Just because they got to play with her very early on. And she had weaknesses, and she had great points. That's my perfect kind of plant. It has a straight-on weakness. And it excels at something, which she does. So I feel that's great game design, but at the same time, it's not great game design in PvZ too. Considering the fact that Chomper is bad, she is technically a worse Chomper because of the RNG. Kinda.
Man,
You get what I'm saying?
it's hard. No, the thing is, it's hard to say because it really depends on the mod. Because again, if we just look at just vanilla, the fact that she hit one zombie every like 20 seconds, and there usually like 5 gajillion zombies on the launch at once. Yeah, he's gonna be bad, just like
Man.
Chomper.
You know how she could have been perfect?
What?
If she legit was an electric plant.
Gonna
It
give it like
killed one
splash?
zombie and then the lightning chained.
Oh
Not
boy.
splash, like chaining. Not insta-killing chaining. But like kills one and then chains with some damage on others.
Yeah, that's
You know, making her a legit electric plant. Besides that, I'm feeling 3 or 4.
Yeah, sounds about right. I'm gonna go with
I
just
think I'm giving just because my bias with PvZ Romania, it's a 4 for me.
3.
Sure. What does chat think?
I have 8 votes. It's a 5. Okay, alright, let me hit N.
Okay, those are some mixed scores. Those are some very mixed scores.
Comes down to just 4.
I just averaged to 4. Okay, so she has 16.8 here. That's all I wanted.
Nice, nice. Another member of the Priestess, A tier.
She's the exact same as Cherry Bomb. She's the exact same as Cherry Bomb.
Okay, well that makes it easy. I think yeah, it's exactly the lowest of the lowest A tier is.
I can take that. I can work with that. I appreciate that. It's mostly because of my bias. But
Yeah.
when it's not bad. It's a bit of like she sucks in PvZ too, so people don't really give her a chance or try that much, you know. It's a bit of that. Like I had bad experiences working with this for the first time, so I don't really give her a chance.
No. I mean, I just, for me personally, I just don't find her fun. Like, yeah, it's the first of a kind. It's just like playing with pea shooter. It's the first of its kind. Is it good to use? Is it fun to use? No, not really. This is like that. Why use this when we have Wish Hazel, when we have other stuff? Even if the stats are vastly different. Even if the stats are vastly different, the fact that you can choose kill or hypnotize or make it to prop shrooms. Like the later options are just far more enticing. But alright.
There are more things to it, like Witch Hazel doesn't have priorities or stuff. Witch Hazel targets the first always. So there are some stuff. I had to play a bit more with them, so I see the sweet spots in them. But anyway, enough chit chat about this one. Get back to Wild West. We have
Chili Bean, obviously.
Finally, I can watch the stream. Yay!
What?
We need a poll.
Ah, alright.
And we're discussing Chili Bean. So appearance and personality.
Love him.
You love him, really?
Why not? Tell me why not.
He has an appeal. He is not my appeal. I kinda like him more in Garden Warfare.
Look a bit. Yeah, he does look a bit more like on the crazier side. There.
Not only that, he makes a sound.
Everything makes
the sound
sounds,
is
bro. Literally everything makes sounds in Garden Warfare, so like obviously.
Yeah, it's a voice, you know. Plants with voices are always going to have like a bit of be like. Plus, it makes the arriba. Speak Spanish.
God.
Like yeah, that's fun. But when I'm looking at him in PvZ 2, yeah, it's the baby face. I don't like with the baby. I don't like with the baby face. And the entire farting thing.
I mean, yeah, no, obviously.
He's the poopy fart plant, which yeah. And the rest is like it's supposed to look like a baby, which again is not really appealing to me. So we have the pee pee poo poo baby plant.
Yo,
So
don't put
brother,
it.
what do you think of the appearance of the pee pee poo poo baby plant?
Don't put it that way, then.
I'm sorry, he's a 2 for me.
I'm not gonna argue with that. You have your points. It's just he looked funny.
He has personality, but I hate that personality.
Oh,
Fair.
pun and concept.
All the plants have
Peak.
walked seasonals. Pun in concept is peak. It's 5. I'm not gonna discuss that.
5. We agree.
You know what's my only problem?
What?
Yeah, I agree. Plant food.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
His plant food sucks.
It's. I mean, I suppose is. Okay, actually, who else does this? Only potato mine, chili bean, right?
And celery stalker.
And celery stalker, right?
Potato mine, primal potato mine, amazing.
Right.
Celery stalker and chili bean, worthless.
Oh, I feel like celery stalker plant was kind of good.
It's random.
Yeah, and it just use a bunch of them. Man.
Mm.
The fact that it is not an instant that duplicate itself is already good in my books.
Depending on what iteration of celery stalker, like how good are the stats and a bit of the mode. But sure, it is something. It is interesting, but I still feel like there could have been better solutions.
Yeah.
Like perma buffing or something. Anyway. Gameplay and mechanics.
So,
You know my thing with chili bean?
what?
It's the most forgettable of its kind.
Yeah,
You have
Instant-
potato mine, you have primal potato mine, you have squash,
yeah, like
you
even like
have ghost pepper, you have lava guava, you have hypnoshroom. I feel like they're all more interesting than him.
that's true. Like when I play, when I play Plant Zombie, I pick like 1 or 2 early game instas, right? And
Yeah.
usually when I play mods or Plant Zombie ones in general, in Plant Zombie 1 you have potato, mine, and squash. So I always go with that. So like even when I was playing vanilla years ago, where a squash is still a premium, I still don't consider using chili bean. Like I don't even try to go potato mine chili bean. I just go potato mine iceberg. So it really is forgettable.
It's the thing of like his main gimmick is the stun.
But like if you use it early game, who are you stunning?
Yeah, if you're using early game as an early, it's like, oh, who are you stun? Being like, it's a early game that scales with a late game ability. But even in late game, I never thought the stun was that great. Mostly because Potato Mine has Splash, Squash has Splash, Hypno
No.
has a secondary effect which can kinda kill another thing.
Hypno is better than Splash.
Pepper, Lava Guava, they're all like AoE, so this guy being single target and being like... Plus, if there are a bunch of zombies, you have no idea which one is going to eat it. Which I guess is kind of what you want, to be a bunch of them for the stun, but then it kills the one that you don't want to kill. It can kind of have the advantage, it's an eating plant, so it kind of like kills brickheads, right? Which is kind of like an appeal, yay. But I feel like... You know what I did to him in PvZ Romania because he was so goddamn boring? Insta-plan for dome placement. So he becomes funny and chaotic. So he has something going for him.
Right.
But other than that, I'm thinking 2, but I'm thinking I'm a bit too harsh. What can mods do to make him better? That's the thing.
There's not a lot of stats. There's literally just, aside from sun cost and recharge, the only stat you can realistically change is the sun time.
She's kinda like a worthless change.
Exactly, it's not good.
I never saw a mod that made Chili Bean enjoyable.
He's just there. He's just there.
He's just there. 2, because it's not like... The stun is somewhat fun sometimes, right? I say 2.
Yeah, I'm gonna reserve my tools on plants that are just don't do anything. So
Oh, he's 1.
okay. One, plants that are genuinely worthless. There are things that are just better than what it does in every single way. 2 is like it does something. It's not.
It does.
When something is it's not great at it, but it does something. This is. Let's go.
I bet chat loves him.
Not quite.
Oh, really?
We also have more people, so it's a bit more.
Hello, it's T for Turkish and Mr. Saliva.
It's him.
That's him. I love that guy. So I know the story about him and Altverse, but I still don't feel like he was worth the trouble.
No. It shouldn't count.
Yeah, but just because somebody mentioned it.
Alright, and it's a 3.8.
His final score is a C tier.
Okay.
Which is higher than Repeater.
Okay. A piece?
Wait, I forgot. It's higher than Bloomerang from what I see.
Ooh.
Bloomerang is the highest.
Peanut.
Let me search Peanut. No, it's lower than Peanut.
Okay. Alright. Next up?
Which is kind of fair. Next up, we go. Come on, chat.
Come on.
Premium. My premium will be Tumbleweed. I want to discuss Tumbleweed. Yeah, that's a very good one.
That's a good one.
Thanks for the suggestion. I love Tumbleweed. Okay. So, appearance and personality. I'm so mixed.
Let me find him. Hold on.
You know what's the issue with him?
Oh, yeah. What?
why the hell does he have 3 designs?
And the other 2 are locked behind leveling.
The best one is locked behind leveling. Is like, sure, you can make him always look like the 3rd one. And why? That's a big why.
Like, okay, so to answer exactly why, he is coded
A projectile.
to be a projectile, yeah.
You at least, yeah, sure, he's meant to be a projectile, but I don't know, keep the 3rd one and add on the 3rd one like little wind particles or stuff to make him look, but not make him a completely different plant on 3 designs. Like, I don't...
That's fair.
The little one is cute. Like, I can't say. Even they're all nice. It's not like they're ugly, but it's a big why.
He's too small.
And the issue is that his seed packet is only 1 form. Like, that's the biggest. Like, do I take points because of that? Also put a poll.
Okay.
Can't see it, but I'm blushing right now. As for his personality, I don't know why, but those eyes are kind of making it for me. He's so happy.
Yeah, he happy.
And having a tumbleweed plant, I find that pretty cool. I'm gonna sound, and I also like the sound that he makes when he ricochets.
Personally, it's made for me. It doesn't sound like actual tumbleweed hitting stuff.
Yeah, but it has kind of like a wet kind of bit to it.
Yes.
Kinda,
It's a wet slap. Like
it's a 4 or a 5 to me.
That's fair. I'm going towards 4.
Yeah, I guess I'm going for fun and concept.
Can we
Should we
just
go
say
with
5? Can we just say 5?
Oh, thank you. Yeah, thank you. It's one of the coolest concepts, just because. Okay. So the gameplay mechanics.
It's a
I
weed.
want to give him a 5.
It's tumbleweed.
I want to give him a 5 in mechanics, but he has so many worthless mechanics.
It's one of the later plans where they just have to shove in lots of things.
It's way too much. If he's only stunning and ricocheting, that's great. If it's only pushing back and ricocheting, that's even better. The chance of having multiple ones, huh?
And hold on. Doesn't he also have like a chance to just flick zombies?
Not sure. If that's the case, sure, that can be fun, whatever, if it's a low chance. And something happens very rarely, and it's not the main appeal, sure. Like, there is so many stuff. Like, you know him in PvZ Romania, because I made you use him a lot. Just because of, like...
Yeah, he can just knock zombies off the lawn.
That's not half bad of an idea if it's extremely random. Like a 5% chance.
It's really small.
And being like, oh, I got lucky, you know? That's not the worst idea.
Hold on, okay, so toss chance. Let me wait. Okay, toss chance. Hold on, okay. Multi-shot.
Also has the interaction with torchwood, doesn't it?
Yeah, so knockback chance can be upgraded by leveling. The multi-shot can be upgraded by leveling, but the flick chance is fixed, and it depends on the types of zombies, interestingly enough. So like, normal and small zombie have 30% in vanilla. And like bigger zombie, like
Can you change that? It's been a while since I worked on him.
I'm pretty sure you can. Like, it's probably a list and then followed by like chance to toss, something like that. Yeah, so I mean, small normal zombies.
he never tossed anything in PvZ Romania, so it's kind of like I think it's kind of easy to work with. So
yeah, small normal zombie 30%, bigger zombie like trogobites and like shields 15, and then the mechs have 5%, and the rest cannot be. So, but like yeah, we don't consider vanilla stats, but boy, 30% to just kill a guy.
Again, I'm not sure if having so many stuff is working on his favor, because yeah, you can make more things with him.
No, I don't like it.
If you want to make him, you're not using all of them. If you want to make him upright, you're not using the stun and the knockback and the chance to be multiple. Like, okay, the chance to be multiple, sure, that can work, just because they're going to ricochet on different directions. And that can be fun. The stun, I feel like the pushback works the best for him. Mostly because if you push back, he ricochets up, then ricochets back, and he pushes back to the same zombie. Like, and that's fun as hell.
It's peak. Like if you have two zombies on different lane and you're just lucky enough, you can just push those zombies all the way back of the lawn.
And that's fun.
Absolutely.
So poor because he has too many things there.
I agree with that.
If the devs knew what they were doing more with him and committed to one single idea, he would have been 5.
Yep. Okay. He's already C tier.
Three different designs. He's so close to being perfect.
Man. Alright. Time to end the poll.
People, please tell me you have good taste.
Not really, no.
People, I'm disappointed.
How dare you disappointed? How dare you disappoint my boy Silviu?
I think he's still going to be an A tier.
Probably.
Even though he legit... I guess I can kind of agree to that.
The 3.3.
Yeah, he's A tier.
Okay. So where in A tier is he?
He's higher than Cherry Bomb, lower than Spring Bean.
Okay, that's it. Right in the middle of the two. So he's in the middle of A tier for now.
Also, he works really well in Wild West, just for the aesthetic.
I mean, obviously.
He fits right. Yeah, he fits right in. I love him for that. Peapod is another interesting discussion.
But time for premium.
He was.
Oh wait,
premium.
I forgot because we talk about Wild West and my brain is like, oh yeah, he's Wild West plan.
He just fits so much.
Appearance and personality. Let me
you know
put
when
a poll.
I said that I don't really like pea shooters, but a bit different.
You're gonna make an exception?
He's the exception. He's the exception. I really like
I knew it.
I really like him.
Who doesn't love him?
Having five different heads, like 3 heads, whatever. Just the fact that there are 5 and they're so close to each other, that's charming.
And they're in a pod, because it's a pea pod. Oh boy, such joy.
Yeah. Appearance and personality. If just because there's so many of them, I feel like that's personality enough.
Just like
and appearance, like
family is a piece.
They look so different.
Yeah,
it's 5, brother.
Like they cook with the design.
Yeah.
Like
I like the first one being the lowest head and just adds more pun and concepts. The pun is amazing. The concept is amazing. 5 here as well.
Like it's the first plan that you can plan on top of itself.
Yeah, there are not
and
a lot of
it's only shared by literally just Automator, and that's it. So like
and kind of vines, but not really.
No. Plan on top of itself.
Yeah, it's just a tomato.
Yeah.
It's still unique.
And it's a concept of
Gameplay and mechanics.
okay. I guess it's fine for that. Yeah, gameplay and mechanics. I like it. I like the fact that it's a big plan that you don't have to start big.
Mm-hmm.
Love it. It's wonderful. The only thing holding it down is the recharge, but like yeah, that depends on the mod it's in.
Yeah, it's very customizable. Plus, it's like the funnest people ever is when he's 250 and his repeater stats.
Oh boy, such joy.
And stacking them up, it's so fun. The only thing I kinda like, if torchwood doesn't exist, he's perfect.
Ruins everything, huh?
Torchwood just breaks him.
I mean,
It makes him too good.
doubles a plant's damage on a plant that can increase its own damage.
The thing with like Peapod is space efficiency. He's the definition of
peak space
space efficiency.
You literally plant on top of the cell, it's peak efficiency.
Column 1, 5 Peapods, column 2, torchwood. Nothing
Boom.
survives. That's 10 P's worth of damage. With 2 columns. Brother!
It's peak.
Do I remove a bit of points from him or do I remove more? Because if Torchwood doesn't exist, he's amazing. He's perfect.
Is it his fault? You can go complain.
He doesn't have the same issue as Repeater, just because, like, yeah, if you have him a Repeater, it's 250. Which by definition is worse than a Repeater, you know?
Yeah.
And there's 2 cooldowns that you need to take in consideration. So
Yeah.
it's still as good, but it's more skill. It's not the same brain dead, so
You can keep the complaints
keep plant
on.
wood.
You can keep the complaints of torchwood on torchwood, and because I don't think this is his fault.
5. I think he's my favorite P-related plant, period.
Oh boy.
He's my favorite after Snappy, probably.
Oh boy. It just depends on the chat now.
Chat, come on, chat. We might have our perfect plant. We might have another S+ tier because he deserves it.
It's not looking good.
There are only 4 votes. I'm
Do we-
scared.
Do I have to take it? Do I hit
You're
it?
taking it.
Do I hit it?
You hit it. Huh?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Chat, what?
Yeah.
I want explanations. Huh?
So it's
So
a
that's
3.5.
3.5?
Mm-hmm. I think it's still enough. Just
Still
enough.
S plus. Still S plus.
It's still
Cool,
enough,
perfect.
yeah.
Didn't ruin it. Chat, what the hell? No, I want it's the same as
No.
potato mine. Exactly same as potato mine. I want explanations. Why 2?
Someone gotta explain it. They're still,
Why hate the guy?
Are they
What's
still in the
hate
stream?
appeal?
Yeah, they're still in the stream. That's the question.
If you're still in the stream, please leave.
Hey! Don't do that to my chat.
Okay.
I hope you don't mind me eating some stuff along the way, because I haven't had
No.
dinner yet.
Yeah. I barely had dinner because I tried and I had some stomach aches, but sure.
Oh,
It's okay. I really don't mind. Do we talk about Torchwood? Since we kept mentioning, so we have the discussion out of the way.
I suppose. Also, okay, pause. Just put a new Outwards teaser.
Let's okay, it's a sound effect.
Wow.
They
Peak,
sound
I
very
suppose.
indie boards.
Something.
Telling me they sound with Angry Birds.
Oh,
The sound-
there are
the
Angry
sound-
Birds. Maybe, perhaps. I guess you go for it.
Angry
Torchwood.
Bird Land confirmed to. Okay, let's go to Torchwood.
You.
Okay. When I'm going to say mean words, you put the poll.
Mm-hmm.
I like his personality.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give him that. I really like his personality.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of gives the general kind of personality.
Mm.
Which
He's
kind
an
of
old
works by
dude.
the fact that... Which kind of works. Old, angry dude who looks like he's been through a lot. And he's also sitting in the front. Which is kind of like, come on, my soldiers, I'm going to help you up.
Mm.
He's the support guy in your shooter that's just an ugly dude. Like, not your Mercy, not your medic from Team Fortress. He's an ugly dude who doesn't care about supporting your health. It cares about carnage. And I can give him props for that. Appearance, his face is ugly, but it's meant to be ugly.
Is he ugly?
Right?
I don't think so.
Can you look at him?
I'm looking at him. He angry.
On the list.
I am.
Okay, this is the only case where Garden Warfare looks way like how you know how he looks in Garden Warfare, right?
I actually don't recall.
Do I need to send you a picture?
Sure, why not?
I need to find one full body. I found one full body. I need to find your chat. I found your. Look at this thing.
Oh,
His face.
he's like Groot.
It's the only. He has charm. I wanna hate him more, but he has charm. Doom-shroom next. Okay, Doom-shroom is gonna be after the.
Yeah, yeah.
4. I wanna be fair.
Are you?
Do you think? I know you're going to say a 5 or a 4. I wanna be fair.
Okay.
For me, it's a 4.
Okay. Reason?
Okay, you're right.
No, just okay. It's okay. It's fine.
You have. It's kind of like he has. I don't vibe that much with it, but it's a really cool personality.
Yeah,
which is not
that's
shared
good enough.
with a lot of them.
That's good enough.
It's a very unique personality, and it's not the PPP poop poop chili bean who is annoying. He's legit. And the more I looked at him, he has charm. He's not as ugly as I remember. Pun in concept. Is there a pun?
I actually don't know. I actually do not know.
Is it kind of like campfire or something?
Yeah, it's probably like torchwood. Okay, let me check. Let me check for. Although there is a flowering plant known as torchwood, this is not related to that.
I typed Torchwood on Google and give me Torchwood is a British American science fiction television program.
Amazing. Okay, it's not even. Okay, I was thinking of firewood. I think the wood that you use for fuel, but no, this is torchwood. The name, quote unquote, the name may also be a reference to the eponymous organization in the Doctor Who spin-off series.
Okay,
End quote.
that's
End quote.
I think he's just like his name Torchwood because it's a cool name.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Let's just go with that.
Which You know, sometimes I vibe with it, and in his case, I also kind of. Oh, you didn't make the poll.
Oof.
I kind of vibe with it, just being like, his name is.
What are you talking about? I did make the poll.
Oh yeah, sorry. I'm stupid. I closed the poll so I can reach out.
Alright, so
And here's the thing, the concept itself is also amazing. Because it's not like only buffing projectiles, it's turning projectiles like with fire. It's a very certain kind of buff. So the concept is good. So everything I hate, it's in gameplay mechanics. Yeah,
do we gonna have our first zero?
Fair. I'm saying 4 in concept.
Yeah, I do like that. Okay, I'm gonna give it. So it would have been 5 if it does splash, but that would also affect its gameplay and mechanic scores, because it's fire supposed to have some thing like fire in Plant too. After then, the plant itself have the heating aura used to frozen unfrozen plants. They don't do anything. It's just more damage. Like, not even like some fire plants. There's nothing related to fire to it. It's just so I don't like that.
Yeah, that I hate, but I'm gonna take the points from gameplay mechanics.
No, me for.
Thank you. Bless you. Gameplay mechanics 1.
I guess we have talked enough about it.
Okay. I'm gonna be quick. So Torchwood has multiple problems. In PvZ 1, it doesn't really matter. Mostly like the plants he buffs, and you have so many slots. It's kind of like if you wanna do DPS strategies, there are doom-shroom strats, there are winter melon, there is Gatling, torch, which sure in that case torch really fits, and there's cob cannon, right? Those are your DPS strats in PvZ 1. Can't really support DPS, it's never going to be your main DPS.
Right.
But the thing is, in PvZ 2, Repeater is way better in PvZ 2 than in PvZ 1, because Repeater is your main DPS. All DPS plans are based around him. P-Pod just works too well. And now there is Mega Gatling. There is P-Vine. And him just making those plants strong, it's kind of like synergizes with these ones exactly. It's not even as interesting as PvZ 1, it's just a damage buff. Like sure, most mods add splash, but if you want to have Torchwood cool, you need to work so much, you need to give him interactions. Because Torchwood plus Rotobaga, they would be amazing. Torchwood plus, I don't know, Bloomerang, plus Coconut Cannon, plus Bowling Bulb, everything that shoots. Adding a secondary effect or buffing its damage in a unique way, that is amazing. They would have been cool, but it's not that.
Okay, just out of curiosity, what if fireballs don't do double damage but only splash?
It's a unique way to buff.
Would it be better or worse than what it is now, just double damage?
I feel like the best way to do is like a slight damage buff and a splash. Like slight damage, like if a P is 20, it buffs it to 30, right?
That's still a lot. Also, that's just Eclipse Torchwood, by the way.
Sure. Also, him doing melee fire damage and explosion.
Just no.
Just no.
Just no.
It's kind of like the plant has a weakness by the fact that by itself it doesn't do anything, and that just negates the weakness.
Yeah,
A good plant has a great point, it excels at something, and it's very bad at something else. One great point, one weakness. That's how you make a plant.
you don't even need
You-
weakness. Just make it good at one thing.
Or that.
Just make it good at one thing. It doesn't have to do anything else. Just be good at the thing it does.
And the thing with Torchwood in PvZ 1, it was very like, yeah, I get it, because he was expensive. By itself, it didn't do anything, and it had anti-synergy with ice. But he was so good at what he was doing, right? And he was your one buffing plant.
Hmm.
It's one, I don't like him. It's makes mods usually like, if you wanna do DPS, you're doing with Torchwood. You're having repeater torch, you're having peanut torch. And it's kinda like it's making your brain think you're doing something smarter than what you're actually doing. Because it's a double damage button that you can just put there that works with certain plants.
Hmm.
That's my rant. It's a 1. If you people, I rented for 10 minutes. If you people say it's a 5, be on you. I like his design. He's cool, but no, it's the same thing as repeater. He just makes the game a bit more. It removes strategy instead of adding it.
Boy,
Even though his whole gimmick as a support plant is to add strategy.
Boy, you're not gonna like this.
No, I don't like this.
You're not gonna like that. I knew it.
No, I don't like this.
He got a 4x4.
4.4?
Yeah, 4x4.
Yeah, it's a B tier.
B tier?
Yeah, B tier.
Boy.
Who else is in B tier? I'm
A lot.
I keep.
Let's
Fair
take
point. Fair point.
Hmm?
Fair point. Let me see if there's somebody else. With this score.
Bonk. What is bonk?
Okay, so there is no one else with his score. That's interesting. He is lower than Marigold.
Oh, wow, okay. Lightning? Lightning read?
Give me a second. I already forgot his score. He's way higher than Lightning Grid.
But lower than Marigold.
Yeah.
Okay, right in the middle between the two then.
There is not a lot between them.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Actually, like, okay, well, what is Marigold's score?
I think it's 15.
15?
Yeah.
What is Tiger Grass?
I think we're stupid. Go, give me a second. Tiger Grass is 14.2. Okay, so we're being stupid. Something is missing.
Something certainly very
Yeah,
wrong.
Marigold is way higher.
Yeah.
Marigold is 15.1.
15.1. Wow.
How much is Walnut?
Walnut is 15.2.
Walnut is 15.2. So Marigold is right under Walnut.
Okay, repeater. Is 14.6.
Give me.
So it should be right now.
So he's higher than Repeater, lower than Marigold.
Iron Peter lower than Marigold. Okay.
So it's between Repeater
Wow.
and Marigold.
Wow. And they are both together. It's like,
that's poetic. That's
Yep.
poetic.
like
I
it
can't
was
even
destined
say it doesn't
to.
make sense. Yeah. Sure. We go to Melon Fold.
Memnon.
Melon. Okay.
Oh, the music ended. Hold on.
So while you make the poll and reset the music, I really like how Melon Pult looks.
Yeah, it's
And
melon.
I really like his animations.
We talk about him when we talk about
Yeah,
cabbage
we
and kernel.
talked about it slightly. It's just because Melon is your best catapult.
Mhm.
Design, animated, everything.
It's period best catapults.
And is the thing of like throwing melon in somebody's face in real life is kind of relatable. Like,
Suppose.
if you're going to war, like, if you're not thinking about PvZ, right? And if you're going to war and being like, which plant I'm going to use as a projectile? Melon is the first one that comes in your mind.
Yeah.
Melon and coconut.
Hmm.
And he just feels alright. It's kind of like, I still have no idea how to feel regarding him and Winter Melon. Because Melon is a great fella, but Winter Melon is the great fella with a twist, which makes him better, right?
Yeah.
Do we rank them together? Mostly because the opinions are extremely similar.
No, we can just be quick on Winter, cause like,
But like, we talk appearance and personality on Melon Pult, then on Winter Melon.
no, there's
Fun and content on Melon Pult, then on Winter Melon. Mostly because more of this. Anyway, I'm wasting time. Sure, there's still their unique thing. Melon Pult, appearance and personality. The only thing that I think makes him like a 5 for me, or a 4, is the spring. Like,
the coil.
you know what I mean, right? Yeah, the coil.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, I love that. And the coil, how it's animated, it kinda has like a boing kinda to it, right? His little leaves, I wish he had like better face expression or something. It's very simple, it works enough. Yeah, I think it's a 4. Just because he lacks a bit of personality, I wish he had a bit more. But Polts themselves don't really have personality, because they don't have mouths, and they kinda look better without mouths. I think 4, what do you think?
For melon, not both melon and winter. Melon, appearance and personality. 5. I'm just gonna say this now. I don't like the blue, but him, perfect.
Okay, fair.
I like how the catapult itself is a scoop up melon. I like the coil you said, you know, and he's literally his projectile is literally mirror image of himself. Is that
you know what's the thing?
what?
Winter Melon wouldn't be so cool if Melon Pole didn't exist.
You can say that
if there was in a game there was Winter Melon and it wasn't Melon Pole, Winter Melon would have been worse. It'd be a bit weird. Same goes for Snoopy, to be fair, but I feel the difference between Pea Shooter and Snoopy over the years got a bit bigger.
Right. Trying to freeze and stuff.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll get there when we get there. Fun in concept. The fact that there is barely a pun.
I have to give you the same score as I gave it to Colonel Paul, which is 3.
Yeah. To be fair to me, it would be like a 3.5 or something, mostly because... Ooh, sorry. Catapulting melons.
I suppose.
As I said, if there was one thing that you would want to catapult and use as a weapon, it would be a melon. But if I'm fair, yeah, if that's just I find it funny. It's not concept and fun. I mean, it's kind of concept. It's 3, let's say. Gameplay mechanics.
It loves its splash. Like, okay. Okay.
It's
like,
very simple.
We have to talk it. We have to talk compared to the classic P trio, right? We have the normal, the chill, the heavy. I'm glad that this guy is not just double cabbage. So
not even triple cabbage.
So yeah, I'm glad we have a splash option as he is currently. Personally, I think
it's kind of like when you look at the longer list of plants and stuff, he doesn't have a lot to him, but he is your big boy.
he doesn't have to do a lot. He's just there to.
You're never going to see a melon pult that's like 200 sun.
It just
300 or up.
It just doesn't work. It doesn't work.
Just because of the design itself, throwing melons of course need to be very damagey. So him being the big boy of your mod, this is kind of how I look at him. He's your based, simple, damage big boy. And the big boy is the part that makes him unique. That's his thing. He's expensive, but he's strong. And it's not the strong in sense of like, it's just bare damage. He has the splash, which makes him a bit more interesting. It's not your Gatling strong, which is just like, no, he splashes.
Peak. It's literally the only splash option in Plan 1.
And the thing is that splash with very expensive plants, it's so satisfying. Because having one with splash, yeah, sure. Having 2, he becomes busted.
Yeah.
For me, he's a 4 or a 5 in gameplay mechanics.
I say, yeah. 4 for me.
Yeah, I think 4 as well. Just because would be a bit. I mean, in PvZ 1, amazing.
Yeah.
I think in PvZ 1 he's even more green, right?
He's like dark green. This is a bit like a lighter. Like it even has a glare. I don't think Plants 1 Melon has a glare.
Big difference in PvZ 1. It looks better in 2 kinda, just because both the melons are the same size in PvZ 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the lighter green. It makes his face expression stand up a bit more.
Yeah, the underside, the undershade is just really dark. His eyes almost blend in. His eyebrow definitely already blended in.
He's too dark. He's too green. Anyway, what does chat think?
Pretty nifty.
I think chat would really like melon pool based. Thank you.
Also, hey Matt, welcome to the stream. Alright, let me put in the scores, punch in some numbers.
Hacking.
Yeah.
Entering the framework.
Yeah. Bypassing the firewall, entering the mainframe.
Yeah. Entering your house.
Oh boy.
Seeing your home address.
Yeah, locate your IP address. God, okay. It's a 4.3.
4.3. Okay.
Yep.
He is a B tier. Of course.
Just B?
Oh, yeah.
Ah, that's sad.
Yeah, that's a bit sad. He is higher than Walnut, higher than Bong Choy, higher than Colonel.
Oh!
Okay, that's good. He's higher than Colonel.
He's the highest B tier so far.
I can agree with that.
Okay.
Do we go to doom-shroom?
I suppose.
I suppose we go to doom-shroom. We are a man of our words.
Oh boy. You!
I had the discussion before. It's a 4 just because the little guy is horrible.
Two.
He's ugly as hell when he's small. 2.
Stage 1 is way too ugly. Stage 2 is just ugly. Stage 3 is just bearable.
I don't hate it as much.
I hate it.
And here's the thing.
What?
I can agree. Okay, stage 1 is way too ugly. Stage 2 and stage 3 being ugly. I kinda like him being a bit ugly. From all the plants, I don't like your edgelord. He is an edgelord, but if he's a bit ugly, if he's like has a bit more to it, I like him a bit more because I find him pretty plain in PvZ 1. He's just a shroom with an evil face. So him having like the more red to it and having a proper kind of like extremely over the top cartoonish evil man face. Yeah, that kind of works for me. Him being like evil baby, yeah, that's stupid. But the rest, like, yeah, I don't think it's an improvement just because the art style itself is a downgrade.
Hmm.
And you can barely see his proper face, you just see his eyes and... I can say I agree with the shading. The shading is a bit weird. But...
The shadings are weird. It's like, you can't use it as a complaint because it will apply to almost every single plant. After like Buttercup. Oh, wait, no.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's that era. It doesn't really matter. It's a 4 for me because I can appreciate him.
Okay.
Pan and concept. The pan is your entire perfume. Gloom.
Do we go in like 3, just like with the Palt family? Or do you think this is worse? Or do you think this is slightly better?
3.
Yeah.
Gameplay and mechanics.
Oh, boy.
Why does it multiply?
I want to know that too.
You know the thing? If he multiplied and the babies didn't grow, he would be perfect.
You know,
Right?
like neat
Let's
little
say
thing.
let's add a new mechanic. He
Like,
multiplies and he leaves
it's a
kind of like little
shroom.
babies to explode, right?
It's a
Like
shroom.
sure, that can work, but him multiplying and being like a chain effect, I agree. Making him not an insta, I completely agree. If you want to make him a bit different, not making him an insta, I agree. Making him grow, I can kinda agree. But make him be like second stage and he can grow to third stage, and when he's done, when he explodes, he leaves babies on the first stage that don't grow. That would be him perfect.
But then, okay. When he explodes, he leaves like 2 babies and they don't grow. Wouldn't that make him just a worse pomegranate? Ability wise.
I mean, he still explodes in a 5x5.
I mean, that is true. But like, he also has to charge.
He still waits. Him waiting is arguably sometimes better than him exploding directly. I see the vision, but they fucked up! They were one step away from making him perfect, which is kind of like the thing that's about a lot of recent plans. Which plant are you discussing right now? We made the poll?
Oh shoot! I have not.
Sorry. Sorry, chat.
Yeah.
This is why I have to remind you. Sorry, chat, we did an oopsie.
We did an oopsie. I did an oopsie.
I feel. I'm gonna give him some credit, that's the thing, because I feel like he's a bit overhated. And I feel like if I see his code, maybe he's salvageable. But that's a big baby, you know?
Yeah.
Two or three.
Sorry, you did not convince me to. Like, at least it does something. If he literally does nothing, it would have been a 1 on gameplay mechanics. But that 5x5 does a really heavy lifting.
And the thing that his crater gimmick, I don't feel like it's that. You know the thing with the crater gimmick? She's not even the first one to do it.
Wait, who won it?
Mints, all the mints.
Bruh. Is it? No, not really, no. Mints don't even last that long in vanilla.
In vanilla, but they have like, they take the space for a limited amount of time.
It's like 5 seconds. In vanilla, man, it's not a lot at all. Like it depends on how long the buff is. I think it starts at 2 and max at 10 seconds. That's it. But yes,
before smash bully. Let's
before doom-shroom exists, the way people added doom-shroom is just, I think it was just also just winter mint, but changed the effect to explosion damage. They did not use bombard because the explosions are random and you can't change that. So yeah, they did actually use mints to make doom-shroom.
That's some cool lore. Now we kinda have to wait to be at least 4 votes. How was your day, P?
Stuff happens.
Same.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I've been through a lot these days. I know.
And
it's
rough.
Rough, you know, life. Being like writing the thesis, doing my personal stuff, trying to a lot of projects. They all step over the head, some life events, you know, stuff. Meeting with horrible people.
Boy.
The thing, like when you're meeting with a lot of people, you meet a lot of amazing people, then you meet a lot of horrible people, then you meet the worst kind. Amazing people who become horrible people. Which is the worst kind, the people to meet, you know? Because it's easy to hate awful people, but it's harder to hate awful people who are good people. Anyway, 4 minutes, 3 votes, that's enough. You had your chance to hate on him. We also hated a bit on him.
Oh boy.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. I guess nostal bait. I guess nostal bait actually works. 4.6.
C tier?
What tier again?
C tier.
C.
It's way lower than Spike Rock.
What tier
Do
again?
you see anyone? C tier. Higher than Twin Sunflower, lower than Spike Rock.
Oh, Spyrock. Okay, so that's it. Fit right in the middle.
Yeah. Do we go to wintermelon or tall nut?
I guess we can do a quickie on wintermelon.
Wiki on wintermelon. Just because we have the compare. We do both of them straight.
Okay, pull.
For wintermelon. Just because we can compare stuff wintermelon with melon pulp, right?
It's gonna be quick. Y'all better vote fast.
So if appearance or personality on a melon pult, just because wintermelon is a bit kind of like, he is better stuff. It's still really relying on the personality of melon pult. It's relying a bit too much, even though it acts the cool extra thing, which is in appearance and personality. It adds the chill, which is cool. Just because it's still melon pult, it still relies on him. It's not his own thing. I giving him the same score as melon pult, which is 4.
What do
you think?
I use 5 on melon pult, and as I said, I don't like the blue. So
I'm okay with the blue.
I'm going with 4. Fun and concept.
Fun and concept is better.
It's better. Wintermelon is actually something. But it's still playing off another thing, so I don't like it that much, so it's 4 for me.
4, same. Gameplay mechanics.
It's better.
He's lower than Wind. I was gonna say it's worst.
Really? Why?
It's okay. So gameplay wise, him being overpowered in everything.
Yeah.
You know I had an issue when the plant is fundamentally broken, right? But the thing is with this guy, mods usually fix him by making him more expensive. And I feel like that's the solution I agree with the most, making him more expensive. Not removing some of his splash, not removing his damage to the ground. Have you ever used wintermelon in Reflourish?
You think I play it first?
It costs more, cannot kill.
No,
content.
I see it. I see the balance changes. I've seen the balance changes. It's...
I think in Altverse he's also... Is he 3x3 in Altverse?
Not... Melons are not 3x3. All the melons. Both of the melons.
3x1. Is he still like that in Altverse?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
I wish there's a better way to do it, but the way the way projectiles like splash damage range thing are coded, it's a circle. Like I wanted to be able to splash furthermore in the back, but not going to the other lanes, you know. But you can't do that. You can do that.
You can do that only with Blastberry Vine.
Yeah, cause it's...
Yeah, the projectile is a cluster bomb.
I think Blastberry uses square hitboxes. Or something. Or maybe it's just not tiles number, I'm not sure.
From what I've seen, his splash works differently. Like, I know I added splash to him. But that's a thing that I added, you know? So I think it has his own thing. Anyway, I can kind of agree on 5 if I think more about it, because him chilling 3 different lanes is kind of cool.
Yeah, like... It's... I understand that it can be a hard plan to balance, because like it can absolutely warps your game.
It's not as bad, mostly because he's still going to be expensive. Right, so it's not as like... Of course he's strong, because he costs so much, right? So I can't even be as mad, right? As for repeater, it's 200, like, and that's perfect. Like, this guy, yeah, it chills 3 lanes, it's going to help a lot, but he's an investment.
Absolutely.
So yeah, 5, I guess, in that category. What does chat think? We have 4 votes, I can work with that.
Every time I try fun, I can watch it already. Oh shoot! I think I forgot. Oh no. So, I was playing a Plums Me One mod with like a really insane. You came in and you saw that like a glimpse of it, right?
Yeah.
So I decided to try to be funny and increase the bitrate from 1200 to 4000.
Why?
It's funny, and I think that actually messed some people with slow internet up because it's just too high of a bitrate. Let me put it back to 1200. Okay. Alright, we continue.
So,
For
what's the
vote,
final score for watermelon?
it's very neat.
Is that 4 point? No, it's
It's exactly 4.
yeah, it's exactly 4. It's surprisingly lower than melon pot. Ah, he's an S.
Wait. Melon is... Yeah, I mean, I expected that. I thought Melon was gonna go A, and then Winter will be S, but no.
High B, which is almost A, and this guy is very low S.
I guess, I suppose, yeah.
He's lower than Snap.
I think, hold on, isn't 17 like... Yeah. The
It's
lowest,
the bare minimum.
yeah,
The lowest, yeah.
the lowest on S can be. Okay.
Which is kind of fair, you know?
Look at this. The lowest of S and highest of B's.
I can kind of agree.
I vibe with that.
Yeah. Melon pot is either very low A, and winter is okay. Melon is either very low A or very high B, and winter is either very low S or very high A.
Hmm.
Do we go to tall nuts? We finish with this one, and then we move to
No, go for some premiums.
Ghost of Opinions. Do we go for Blackberry since we started discussing about him?
Let's wait. Let's wait.
Cat!
Dad, come on now. Come on.
It's your one interaction. Come on.
Hey, they get to vote.
It's your one proper interaction. All 4 of you, come on, bro. It's your chance to say something. Let your voice be heard. Let your opinions matter. You can help with the society. You can add so much. You can change the future with the Blackberry. I waited enough. Let's do Blackberry.
Alright, give it 30 seconds. I'm
So yeah,
counting.
the worst kind of people you can meet.
God.
It's those that start great, and then they're like, yeah, I changed my mind. I don't vibe with this. Especially when the situation is kind of like, yeah, I changed my opinion on this topic. I completely changed it. And now I'm not even going to discuss it. I'm just gonna take action without your thought at all. And you should get used to it because it's my decision. Even though it applies to you as well, it is my decision. So you're kind of sitting there being like, huh? Have you ever been put in that situation? Or is this just a me thing? Because I've been put in that situation like 6 times.
Boy. No, not really.
Ah, it's a me thing then. Okay. You're coming to the point where like you're encountering the same situation all over again and you're thinking, maybe I am the problem. And then you take notes and you write everything and being like, no, I am not the problem. People being people. It's surprisingly hard to be a good person. Even though nobody is a perfect person. It's usually something being like, yeah, I know I'm not the best person, but I know where I'm not the best. And at least I acknowledge it and I try to like not make it ruin it. I think there was 30 seconds. Do you go for Blastberry?
Yeah, okay.
I'm back! And Dame, please! We were so depressed!
Give us a plan! Give us a plan!
Give us a plan, Dame! We started talking about depression. Solar Sage. Perfect! I actually have a lot of thoughts about Solar Sage.
Okay, okay. Him.
Okay, make the poll. Good. Okay. So I'm going to start this one. What do you think it's of its appearance and personality?
It's a sage. It's a sage. I like his posture, I guess.
He would have been better if his eyes were closed, so he looked like he was actually meditating.
And like the sage in Heroes, I guess. That I agree.
You know, his thing, I find his color scheme a bit weird. If I were to make the design, I would make the glowing, the goddish glowing be the entire appeal, right?
Suppose.
Because like this, he's just some leaves with some yellow gradient.
Yeah, it doesn't look glowy, it looks yellow.
Yeah, it looks like the gradient is a bit on top of stuff. Like, it's missing the tiny bit, like, if he was kind of like a sun god, or like his eyes closed. You know sun god from BT, right? Make him commit, make him all yellow. Make him all sun godish. Make his eyes glow. Commit a bit more, because like this, it's kind of a bit bland, right?
Yeah.
And he doesn't need the legs. I don't feel like like if you remove his legs just because his arms are so big, he looks weird. Mostly because they pose him so like the top side looks like a head.
No,
But if he was just like a big leaf and the two hands, it would be enough. 3? I mean, the personality is kind of unique, right? He looks very, very calm. He has like the wise, I'm not going to say a thing because I don't think like it's necessary, right? Is he a 3?
I actually like this. I actually like his posture, his overall design, but the colors aren't doing it for me. So I'm gonna go
the
for.
color is the worst thing.
It's a
where
4
did
for
you
me.
write?
Okay.
Where did you write? Oh. Okay, you made the poll, right?
I did.
Yeah. We have one vote. Good. Planning concept.
What is Solar Sage?
I'm thinking more on the concept. Mostly because I find turning zombies into monks
Okay, hold on.
dumb.
There is a sage called Golden Leaf Sage. And hold on. Silviu, we might have to reconsider.
What? Oh!
Yeah,
Okay, this could have been done better.
I suppose.
Because in PvZ 2 is a gradient. This looks natural. If it was made natural look, it would be perfect. But it's just a gradient.
Okay.
And it's too like, it's, if it had a bit of like a border, right? Like it wasn't just a gradient, would it be perfect? And be like, oh, I get what. Man, now that you said that, I want to give it a 5 in planning concept.
Yeah.
just because we were a bit mean on the graphic side, like, yeah, now I kind of get it, right?
Yeah.
Do we give him a 5 in fun and concept?
I'm willing to.
Gameplay and mechanics. He's going to lose a point just because the effect having a chance to spread is stupid.
It's
Right?
boy, it does so much. Not only that, yeah, it.
Okay, so you can have a proper opinion. You use this guy in PvZ Romania, right?
Mm,
You saw the potential.
like
You
okay,
saw that he can be cool.
okay. Like, man, if it just turns zombies into, like, okay, how do I say this? It's killing any zombie is already insanely good.
It doesn't. It has like a list that you can change what he cannot kill.
I suppose, but it instant where many other instant plant don't even do instant damage. Like you can turn cones.
Fair.
Chomp are kind of in chomp cones. Like cone mechs, I mean, rubber cone.
I don't think it works on them. It doesn't work on any mech.
Oh really? Oh okay.
Yeah. It doesn't work on any mech from what I remember. I know that because I thought it was kind of stupid because it didn't work on shield.
Oh. Okay. Oh yeah.
By default, I think it doesn't work on any mechs.
So this thing is a strictly better squash, right?
If you put it like that, I kind of see him as a squash that,
Like personal.
in terms of price and recharge, they're different if we do the modding side.
Mm-hmm.
And it has the potential to give you profit.
Mm-hmm.
Or pay itself. It
Yeah,
has the potential.
Yeah, the fact that it's a squash that can pay itself and can insecure things. Because, like, if they have too much health, squash, you already got 1800 damage, right?
Squash is still better at everything that's mech. So it's the things you wanna like.
It's, yeah.
So I think
squash,
like he deserves the credit on that side.
No, squash is more versatile. Yeah, okay. It's not strictly
Squash works
better.
on Gargs.
It's not strictly better.
Was removing half the HP of Gargs and this guy not doing anything to Gargs.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Also, this thing can be torched.
Be what?
Torched. Torchlight. Yeah, that's the thing that can happen. If you play him directly in front of a torch, he's going to get torched. He doesn't have the invisibility frames.
Bruh. I think that's just
Or at
new
least-
plan issue.
Probably, but it's a one single interaction. So, from PvZ Romania, when I saw people, they really liked him because at first he seems like a worse squash, and then when they got to play more a bit and they understood him, it really showed potential.
Yeah, it's...
Mostly because if there are two zombies on like column 5, okay, so that's assuming you make him more expensive than squash, right? Because in vanilla he's 0. That's stupid.
Yeah.
If you make him more expensive than squash, I make him 125. He can make sun when you plant him. I think that's removable if you want. But if it's a whatever feature, right? And then it's like you can change the numbers like as often as the zombies make sun. Like that's kind of interesting. You can make. Usually the idea of like you want him to be as much to the left as possible to generate as much sun. I kind of like that just because it's a unique playstyle for an insta. Or for a like quash type plant. I don't really vibe with the idea of them being monks just because turning imps into monks will always look weird.
It's like an issue of Clown Zombie 2 just have multiple zombies templates, right? Body types.
Yeah.
And like unless they're willing
okay,
to...
but I feel like imps were inexcusable because there's a lot of imps. If it didn't have the multiplying effect, it would have been a 5, but I need to take that into consideration. So it's a 4 for me.
I can't give it a 5, but I don't know how else I would make it better.
PvZ Romania.
I mean, it's good.
Okay, I'm sorry for
not like-
throwing PvZ
no,
Romania
no.
into this one, but can you think of another solar stage?
No,
in the other
like
mode?
if we're talking numbers, yeah. But I feel like he mechanically could be better.
Instead of inflicting,
You know what? Just
multiplying, inflicting something
you know what?
effect or something.
it could be as simple as monk zombies are not friendly. That's it. So if you want to make him, if you want to make the whole sun producing thing actually becoming profit, you have to let him live. Even there's something as simple like that. Yeah. So now that I have my excuses, I can give it a 4.
That's what you were searching for? Okay, Solar Stage taking 10 minutes, I think like he's worth discussing 10 minutes. Solar Stage is a very interesting case.
I love the SV and Silviu podcast this guy as a tier list ranking. These guys?
We never discuss it.
Yeah, this is a podcast. Okay, wow, people like him.
If I didn't have the context of PvZ Romania, I would have hated him.
Wow.
But it's the kind of thing
4.0.
like in 4.4?
Yeah.
But the thing is that he's amazing in practice, you know?
Huh?
Yeah, it's an A tier, okay.
Okay.
Interesting. He is higher than Spring Bean.
Higher than spring. Oh, iceberg?
Higher.
Ooh.
He's close to S.
Right.
He might be the highest. It's 16.9.
Oh yeah. He's literally the highest possible.
Oh yeah. I kinda get, but... Huh. If we're talking mechanics-wise, yeah, I can... He's cooler than Iceberg, but the design is the thing that's kinda letting him a bit down. That's it
That-
for me. Anyway, Tolnut.
Donut.
Also, I didn't say. I know we've had the Smash or Pass thing, which I didn't mention for a lot of them, mostly because there's a lot of passes. But, because, of course. But, in his case, I think he might be the most human-looking plant in the entirety of PvZ2 if we're not counting Nightcap.
I guess. He has hands. Yeah. He has arm, he has legs. You can't say that with lots of plants.
Yeah. So, I can see that working.
Like some of them be glad they have a face.
True. Okay, I've been adding pass on a lot of them, and I encountered Banshee and I just wrote Mega Pass.
Counter what?
I saw Banshee and I just typed Mega Pass.
So what? You got cut off.
Banshee. Banshee.
Oh, Bunchy. Oh, okay. Alright, right.
Yeah, that's a Mega Pass. We had Electric Blueberry, was kind of like another S, the Smashy thing. And then the funny thing is that we're going to another Smash plant.
Okay.
We're discussing Tolnut.
What is say about Donut?
Appearance and personality. Okay, so first, the poll.
Alright.
Let's I need to remind you.
Let's not forget.
Yes. Let's not forget Gore. It's very important.
Importante.
Call me Call me weird. That's a bad take, I know. Tall nut in PvZ 2, I think, looks better than tall nut in PvZ 1.
Guys, dump him.
Yes, the tier is cooler, but I like his shape more.
His shape? His shape, really?
Yeah, I actually like his shape.
Hey,
And I like his facial expression. A bit more.
I can't say I agree.
It's okay. It's okay. Can you roll to actually see the guy?
Okay. Him.
Look at him.
Sorry, I don't see it. He's too square. He's too square for his liking.
I find that charming.
He's too square for his own good.
He is legit a wall.
I
He
guess.
is built like a wall.
I guess.
It's okay. I know I'm a minority in this one, but
Mm.
I want to give you some credit. It's not that bad.
It's not bad. I'm not gonna give like a 1
Yeah.
or 2.
And personality, I feel like he's missing a bit of personality that he had in PvZ 1.
Yeah, he's just
I'm gonna
He just
give you that. It's missing a bit of personality from PvZ 1.
like in previous one. He's determined. He's determined to defend your house. Here he's just grumpy. He's like he doesn't want to be here.
He's like, sure, whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
And like when he's almost dead, he looks so terrified. Man, like that's traumatizing.
God.
In PvZ 1, he's like a falling soldier being like, tell my family I did my best. I'm not going to show my weakness to the enemy. In this one being like, holy fuck, what's happening?
God, hold on. I don't remember. I don't remember his trigger hit.
Yeah, search it up.
Don't promise me to. Garrely. Oh god.
You see it?
Yeah.
He's like, what the hell?
Life's not good.
He's regretting everything.
Oh boy.
Every decision he made in life, he's already regretting it. Poor guy. So yeah, it is a different take, but I can respect it.
Mm.
I think I'm giving him like, he's a 3 or a 4. He's more like a 3, I guess.
Okay, like
He's mid.
I'm saying it's bad, but because my ranking is higher than yours, it still comes out to also just 3.
Walnut in 2 looks less manic, and you can interpret his more linear shape as him straightening his back, but both are cool. I feel like they both deserve some respect.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Okay, pun and concept. It's just walnut, but they changed a letter.
Do we go for 3? Or is it worse than the
No,
pods and the
wait.
peas and the shrooms?
I would say it's exactly the same.
Yeah, so just 3 then.
Because in this one, they just changed one letter.
Mm-hmm.
Gameplay and mechanic, my brother in Christ has no gameplay. He has no mechanic.
Hey,
His
hey, hey,
extra
hey.
mechanic
No,
is
no,
like
no.
flying zombies.
Exactly. So, whatever walnut is, it has to be higher than walnut.
I don't think like it has to. I feel like it's like the bare minimum. That's the bare minimum mechanic. That mechanic is Gravebuster eating graves level of mechanic.
That's no,
It's very iffy.
no, it's not that bad. You say whatever. I gave walnut 3. I'm gonna give this a 4.
I feel like it's a 3 as well. Bigger wall, does that considering the amount of insta kills? I think bigger wall is worse than normal wall.
Depends on the situation.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. It's mid, right? You're going to see mods when Tallnut is amazing, and because yeah, the zombie lineout, and then you're going to see mods with a lot of guards when Tallnut is practically unusable. It's. I wish it was a bit better, just because, you know, Repeater gets a lot of love, Melon gets a lot of love, doom-shroom gets a lot of love, Tallnut does get anything.
I mean, that's why not get anything.
Why not get the benefit of being iconic?
I suppose.
We have 4 votes. Let's see.
Alright.
Chat, please tell me you're cooking. I mean, to be fair, there's not a lot to say about Tallnut. He's just a plant, but better.
Okay, interesting.
Holy hell. Two people like him. And Dame, prepare to mention the next plant. You can.
Is 3.8.
Tallnut is niche, but that's not the problem of the plant itself. It's more because of the zombie selection. Yeah. How much?
3.8.
Oh, that's surprising. He's a C tier.
Okay.
Slightly less than. He's 1 less than Repeater. 1 point less than Repeater.
Quite high then.
I mean, he still has the iconicness.
Wait, one less than Repeater?
Repeater.
Okay.
Repeater.
Oh.
But he's a C.
Right. Okay.
You place
Alright.
him near Repeater.
No.
Okay. Streamlike, okay. Moving on. Mr. Ravioli and Dame, you can suggest plants. Premiums. Gemiums. Pick your things.
Mintiums, anything.
If you're not selecting anything, I'm saying Snoopy because I feel like, well,
He's one of the earlier ones.
yeah, I feel like he shouldn't be like on the last plant. Aloe. I will pronounce it aloe. I don't care. How do you pronounce it?
It's aloe.
Aloe.
Whatever. Do you.
Def, Dark Smash, Immunity, MP, Walnut should just be faster. Or Inferno. We're gonna do both eventually. So let's start with aloe.
Okay.
Oh, I
Poll
clicked
first.
accidentally on. Okay. Ooh, you remembered about the poll. I was gonna forget about the poll.
God.
Aloe pass. You know the thing with aloe?
What?
I'm looking at him and I kinda like the fella.
He looks nice. He's nice.
He looks so nice. Visually speaking, I like him a lot.
Yeah.
I think visually speaking, he gets a 5.
I do like him. I'm thinking whether or not I give it 5 though. Like 4,
I can
definitely.
give him a 5 because I really like how he looks.
Like 4 for
Another
sure.
thing,
5.
they
let me
cannot
think.
make a law. They cannot make a law good ever again.
What? Why?
You saw how he looks in PvZ 3?
I don't recall.
Removing the water drop.
Ah.
Which
That's
is
the
his
whole
entire
point.
thing.
That's the whole point.
Yeah. But there is aloe verasaurus or something.
Yeah, aloe
in
vera
PvZ
saurus.
heroes, and that's pretty much bananasaurus, but he has the aloe texture.
Do you actually pronounce it as saurus?
It's words that I'm used to pronounce them in Romanian that kind of like I pronounce them as Latin as possible, you know.
I suppose. I mean, to be fair, it's not your fault. It's English's fault.
Yeah. Thank you. Fun and concept. There is no.
Okay, you know what? You convinced me, 5. Pun and concept. There is no pun.
And the concept is horrible. I mean, the concept is okay.
Why does he
Execution is
why does he heal? First, why does he heal only the rightmost plant? The plant to his right. Second, why does he heal? Why does he start healing only after it has been half eaten? And third, why is it
better? It would have been better if he had like overheal. So when he starts taking damage, it throws the healing. It's healing what's missing, and then overheals the amount left.
Yeah, that. At least that is enough. Like, let's say, right? Tornad has 4,000.
He looks like he can also throw it like in different lanes, mostly because
Yeah, just make throw animation.
It looks like a projectile.
Yeah. Like I think I get what you mean. Like, let's say Tornad has 4,000. Zombie start eating, it goes down to like 3,800. Aloe heals for 500, so he goes to 4,300. But
plus 300.
Yeah, but he cannot heal when it's over 4,000, right? Yeah, would have been better that way.
It's far better in Reflourish. In Vanilla, it kind of sucks.
Heal is just bad.
Heal is kind of like usually the thing of like you put him back like in the left of the wall, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why put him and not Bong Choi?
Why put him and not Snap?
Why put him and not Bong Choi? Why put him not Snap? Why put him and not Pokra? Why put him and not Chomper? Why put him and not Torchwood? Why put him and not Palat?
Yeah, like that's the point. Alright.
Like the healing would be cool if it was kind of like, yeah, this guy is meant to heal stuff like Bong Choi to make them tanky.
Yeah, right. But it can't even do that.
It can overheal if you do a lot of stuff in PvZ 2 when you're like taking the code to the maximum and changing him fundamentally pretty much.
But like
turning him from the healer to the overhealer.
Yeah.
Oh, Silviu got bars. Is he good in Alpers? I don't even remember. Is he in Alpers?
He is great, and also because he has plant food on play.
It can
and overheal.
Combo with, yeah, that's the thing. What every single other mod does, pretty much. If you want to ever have him good,
instant heal and
combo with everyone's favorite plant, garlic. Man, that's the only case. Garlic and maybe sweet potato are the only ones that kind of like healing is better than damaging. Right? It's the only.
Because it kind of work. It's not healing a wall. It's not healing a wall. It's healing a utility plant.
Like if there was like a hypnoshroom that can hypnotize 3 bites and it would be healing. Chart guard getting the leaves back. If there was balanced somehow.
I don't know how you would do that, but yeah.
I have no idea how you can do that, but I don't know. Like the pun is, I mean, it is an aloe, and I feel like aloe usually is heal, right? It's a
so like it's not a pun, but just like how there's cactus, just like how there's garlic.
Yeah, it's kind of like that's like cactus is
don't
spiky. That's what cactus are.
Yeah,
so
you don't need pun. It is itself.
Like of course, if you had aloe in this kind of game, it would be a healer.
And like, you know what?
But the concept is the thing that's dragging it down.
No. Like, okay, concept I think is nice. Healing plant, good. It's the way it's implemented for me.
Okay, so we give it a 4?
Yeah.
Okay. Gameplay and mechanics, do you give it a 1?
Yeah.
End of discussion, that easy. We already spoke everything that's worth speaking. What does chat think?
Chat is, wow, what is going on?
Chat? Squash it, yeah, that's the best example of it. Works well with Kiwi Beast, okay. But the thing that works the best with Kiwi Beast is Escape Route. Why does chat love him so much?
Yeah. 4.6.
I mean, he looks good.
I mean, it's still B tier though.
He's B tier, yeah, less than Torchwood. Let me search. I think there is another 14.6 somewhere. I'm just gonna look for the score.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there is another.
Oh.
Let me put it again. So repeater.
Oh. That means Repeater and Torchwood are still together.
They're healed by aloe.
God.
That's an interesting relationship.
Hmm.
You wanna go for far future now?
And let's keep it for, because I don't think I can do like the whole far future. Just go for.
We go from premium to premium just because it's a lot of premiums.
Like, maybe we can start with like earlier premiums.
What's your favorite premium? Let's do Snoopy.
Yeah, right. We should start like these 5, 6 classic ones, right, and keep going from
Mostly because they're very basic as well.
Yeah.
We do premiums from this point onward. We see which one we pick. Mostly because I still kind of like going random.
Like we start from Snoopy, and then
let's start with Snoopy.
And then we go chat. We go for chat.
Snoopy.
We continue from Snoopy onwards. Switch to chat.
Yeah, Firepiece premium. Snoopy is no premium.
Yeah. I think I can.
Ah yes, we're rating Salmon and Snowy now.
Oh god. Okay, I think. Hold on. I think I've only got 6 more plants in me. So there's that.
Okay.
Yeah. 3 of our choosing, 3 of the chat. But alright, let's get started with Snoopy.
I feel like I'm biased just because the community really loves him. Right? Because if I'm ranking him as I've been ranking a lot of stuff, I feel like there's a lot of bias. Because he's just pea shooter but ice. It's the same thing from melon to winter melon, right? But this one is more iconic.
Yeah, and I like that it's not blue all the way through, and that
that as well.
Icicles doing so much better than whatever is on the winter melon basket thing.
It's a smart turning character to ice character.
So I can't give it that low. You know what? I'm gonna give it a 4. It's iconic and it looks good.
I'm thinking 4 is the minimum. I'm still debating if it's a 4 or a 5.
Oh, okay. You have plans in you?
I think it's a 4 because you know what? No, I'm giving him a 5. You know
why? Why?
Animation after he planned.
Oh. Wait, is it still in the game? I mean, we don't count that. Okay, good to know. No, like, is it still in vanilla though?
I don't care.
Yeah, we don't care. I just wanted to know.
We don't care. There is a point in history where he done that.
Exactly. Yeah.
Animation what? After you plant food him, he has a little animation where he kind of like
he goes brew
because he was like
when you
that's so charming. That's what
when you got heals
to be perfect. Well, that just because of that, 5 in appearance. As in Pan and concept 5.
Yes, Snoopy. It's
right.
It works so well. It actually works. Unlike the pots and the shrooms. This is actually the pun. Yeah. Fine.
Thank you.
Also, you convinced me on appearance. 5.
Just the animation itself, huh? The animation is enough.
Yes, it's
so much personality.
It's
more personality than pea shooter, repeater, everything in the P line.
Absolutely. Gameplay mechanics. I do like the splash and shield thing that they added. Because it is customizable.
Chance of a freezing projectile is a whatever. That's whatever. If you balance the stat, it's a very whatever. It's kind of like a crit, right? My thing is,
Hmm.
I feel like I feel like he's too strong of a concept.
Really?
I feel like he's the best staller in every mod. It's either him or sapling, right?
Uh,
Because they're the only options, and him being that strong as his job. Is there any other plant that shoots and chills and slows and deals damage? No, right?
I guess not.
I mean, you can add the effects to stuff like Draftodil. Or Draftodil doing whatever Draftodil does. And I guess Shadow P. But I feel like that's something completely. And I guess Goopy. But it's kind of like, it's so good at its job to the point like in a lot of mods, if you want stalling, he feels mandatory. Is it only me?
No, I get it.
Good luck beating Jurassic Marsh or Neon Mixtape Tour on any mod without Sapling or Snoopy. Right? Just because of that, it's kind of like, it's a bit of a flaw in the design. So it's a 4. It's not as horrible as kind of like, he's still not going to kill everything by itself. It's just going to overshadow so many options. So this is why it's a 4 for me. And I'm gonna enjoy some water.
Have some good water. What do I think?
I like the fact that he doesn't work with fire plants.
With what? Oh, fire. Yeah.
It's dealing damage, it's a downside. Not today, it's a discussion, self-flick Snoopy discussion, but even more personality than in SP. I saw dogs with more personality than in SP. It's okay, that's a joke. It's better than Sap, but has less synergy, so both plants work. It's a good design. Yeah, that is a good design. I like the difference between them. Chat, do we agree to make Sapling next? Got to go have a good one. Okay, thank you for being here.
Alright.
It dealing damage is a downside. Not really, because it dealing damage makes him work both as an early game, kinda, and a staller that works late game. Sapling doesn't make the waves go faster. Man, I don't feel like Snoopy kills them fast enough to be an issue with the waves being faster. I don't think he kills them fast enough.
Yeah, I know.
Sure, I love Sapling, I love to talk about him. That's good. So we agree which one is the next. But right now, Snoopy. If you want to give him a 5, I completely get it. I just explain why it's a 4 for me.
It's versatile. I like that for the modding part.
That as well.
So even though he or she, no, he's a bit flawed in certain ways, just like it's the first of its kind too, right? I mean, technically not in this game, but the first thing that does chill, and it does it so well.
I miss the chill sound effects in the first game.
Yeah, the frosting are so good.
Even though I think the zombies became a bit too blue in the first game when chilled.
They're very blue. 5, sorry.
They become extremely blue. I'm not sorry, I'm saying that I get it.
Okay, and then we end the poll.
I think chat loves him.
Oh, absolutely.
Is that kind of like 4.8?
It is 4.8.
Oh, I know math.
Damn.
Yeah, he says plus. Also pass. Okay. He's who else is S plus? He's higher than sunflower. He's higher than potato mine.
Sunflower was the highest.
Yeah, he's higher than that.
Oh my god. Wait, what's the score again?
19.3.
It's the first 19 plant. Sunflower is 18.9. And it's the reason why you put... Is the reason why you wanted S plus to be 19 plus instead of 19.5 plus.
Yeah.
Or something. Wait. No. No.
I feel it's the tier is good like this.
Yeah. No, it was potato mine because potato mine was 18.5 exact, and you wanted it to be S.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Sapling. Sapling. Full time.
So, sapling. I like the fact that he is the only plant in the game that's using sap tiles.
Very unique mechanic on his own.
Sap itself, first things first, is like sap is the most natural looking substance that would slow when it's related with plants, right?
Oh yeah.
Like ice is extremely exaggerated, like it doesn't make sense. But sap from a tree slowing zombies, that's smart.
It's genius.
Yeah, it is. Like butter, what the hell? Why butter? But sap, yeah, that's genius. Okay. So, appearance, for the longest time I didn't really get him. For the longest time. Can you scroll on him? For the longest time. But the more time spent, like, I start to see the appeal. And I like his animation of it being like, okay, I need to clean this. It's dripping.
Yeah.
So just because of that animation, it has personality. He has a very unique shape. I think he's based in PvZ Heroes. I say it's based because in PvZ Heroes he deals 5 damage.
Huh?
Yeah, in PvZ Heroes, peace is not an option anymore. He deals 5 damage.
What? What is his stat?
I think it's a 4-cast, 5-3, and his ability is that he summons a sap environment.
Oh god.
And the sap environment removes some damage, and he's good.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I'm just pointing it out, it doesn't change. I think sap is a 5 in appearance and personality.
Yeah, he's his idol. His idol is doing so much work.
Simple yet effective. Yeah, that's kind of how to call him. Even though I got 6 cost, okay. Even though I kind of feel like sap slowing zombies the most, like more than chill, I feel like that makes the most sense, but balance-wise it kind of tends to break the game. Just because that turns him in the ultimate slower. I wish there could be a way to balance that properly, but oh well. Fun and concept. People, we need to Google this.
What?
Is there a pun I'm not aware of?
It's sap. And it's a sapling.
And he flings! Okay. Yeah. Perfect.
Do you not get it?
Yeah, I didn't get it until you said it like that, okay.
Oh, bro. Okay. At least we're on the same page now.
Thank you. 5.
5.
Thank you. Okay, gameplay mechanics. 5.
Hold on that.
Or 4. It might be the same issue that Snoopy has, you know?
And you cannot change so much of it.
You can change the slow amount
But
because
the fact that it will
only,
always.
the fact also there are only fun fact there are 2 plants that use the sap slowness.
Wait, who?
Chat, if anyone knows who's the second one, he's based.
Wait, who?
Olive pit.
Wait.
Olive oil takes the stats of sap.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, like you know that only when you check where it not there and being like, okay, what's the oil slowdown, and you see that it's actually sap. Yeah.
Oh.
It doesn't matter that much in the olive pit case, just because that mechanic is whatever. But it's a fun fact. Sup, you're okay, brother? The environment is called Sappy Place. That's amazing.
Okay, sorry. Okay, back.
We say it's a 4?
I say it's 4. You can say it's 5.
I kind of considering the fact what I said about Snoopy, he's the exact same case. So, yeah.
Okay.
And I feel like he's still not as great as Snoopy.
Yeah.
In at least some way, right? Okay.
Right. It
What
all depends on chat. Wait, right now, but did you guys ever see the beta design of the doom-shroom? Beta? How beta are we talking about? Like the old art style, the old developer art doom-shroom? Or which one you talking about? Anyways, and the poll.
You're kind of dying, brother.
Huh?
You're kind of dying out there.
Kinda. Okay. Chat loves him.
How can you hate him?
Hmm?
PvZ1 like late concept.
So he is a 4.4.
He's S tier. Of course.
Wow.
Bless you, brother. Damn. Fun fact, he's the highest S tier possible.
Okay. Nice, nice. High NP shooter. Oh boy, look, just look at this.
I agree.
I agree.
I completely agree. Do you think there's going to be a plant that's above Snoopy?
That's rough. Like, we both have to give it 15 each.
555, and
Yeah.
chat has to agree.
And chat has to agree, yeah, which is difficult. They might be the best plant. Maybe, I know, maybe once we get to like puffshroom. People like puffshroom. I do like puffshroom. I don't know about you, but I do like puffshroom.
I like partial.
Right?
Okay, maybe.
Let's
Power
see.
Lily?
Power Lily time.
Not Holy Power.
Power Lily.
Found it, okay. It might be a me thing.
Mm-hmm.
I really like how it looks.
Yes. It fits right in with other PvZ1 plants.
It fits perfect with other PvZ1 plants. I really vibe with the design. It's so simple.
Yeah.
Yet it's the only reason it's lacking a bit of personality is because it doesn't stay a lot on screen. Right?
You can say that with all instance.
Yeah. So this is why I don't think like I should take a lot from the personality.
Mm-hmm.
And I should look more into the animation. Which like the opening animation is clean enough.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Am I a bit based if I give it a 5?
No, it's that. That's good. I don't think I can give it 5 simply because it's just it doesn't have enough going on. It's good, but like
Yeah,
it's
that's
not
what I'm
good
saying.
enough. It just doesn't have enough. What it has is
Yeah,
good.
like it's for mostly because I like the color
Yeah.
and I like the face being so down there.
Yeah.
Fun fact: Power Lily has a plant food ability to produce these 2 plant food.
Yeah.
It's just there. That's kind of funny. Funny concept.
Let me check.
Yeah, same.
It's based on. It's a water lily. Becomes power lily. No.
Concept is amazing.
Fun is not there.
Fun is not there. Did I rename it by accident 4? Oops.
If it's like lily power from lily flower or something like that, I can go with that because that's the same thing with cauliflower. But like water lily, power lily. Oh no, you're not doing it. That ain't right.
3 or 4? I think it's 4 just because the concept.
Yeah, yeah.
The pun is mid.
Like the pun is not there, but it doesn't deduct. It doesn't deduct that much points.
I have a problem. Gameplay and mechanics. I didn't use this thing as much as I feel like I should have.
Hmm.
Because I feel like every mod has it, but it's the Gmu.
Hmm. Like,
and it's like such a hard to get it, and then you get it, and it's like average, so you're not used to it. You're kind of like, nah.
it's like, okay, like no.
The effect.
Like if you were to give it in a world, which world fits her? I suppose you can say Far Future.
Big Wave Beach.
Big Wave Beach.
Big
Why?
Wave Beach in Far Future. It's a water lily.
Water lily don't grow in the sea.
It's in the water.
No, like
Shrooms don't grow in the sea either. Bananas don't grow in the sea either.
It's a tropical fruit, and we are on the beach. Same with coconut. Okay, like, whatever. We can argue with that some later time. But gameplay and mechanics.
Whatever.
It
Man, it's the only plant that does it, and the plant food can make everything.
It does what it does.
The thing is that the effect is not instantaneous, or it's weird. Mostly because whenever this thing is off cooldown, you want to use it.
I don't know about you, but I'm giving it a 5. It does what it does, and it does what it does.
Yeah,
and it does what it does, and it does
for me,
the thing.
It's either going to be a 4 or a 5.
It does what it does, and it does the thing that only it can do. So can't be anything else than 5. Oh, chat does not like it.
Why? Plant food is very underutilized. I think it deserves its worth for it. Yeah, but we're talking about mods as well. Also, you can use it like a double cost cherry bomb. Why do that?
What?
When there are so many plant foods who legit do what cherry bomb does.
This is a double cost cherry bomb. At that point, why not just use imitator?
Imitator. Oh,
right?
Kinda, yeah.
Like the thing about power lily is that it gives you plant food, and plant foods are very versatile. You can use it offensively, you can use it defensively, you use it to generate income resources.
Or you can use it on a chili bean.
To do whatever chili bean does.
Oh, and you can also tile turnip shenanigans.
Oh, like wonderful.
Which is more fun than it is good. But
Absolutely.
We'll get there when we get there.
Okay, so chat gives 3.7.
Oh, chat, you're mean.
Yeah,
It's still an A tier. I can
Okay.
agree with that.
A tier. Check iceberg.
Higher.
Higher than iceberg.
Mhm.
Solar sage.
Lower.
Okay, so right in the middle of the two.
Okay. I
Alright,
can kind of agree with that.
next is chat picks.
Pick a random premium, Seedium, Mintium, Gemium.
What else? Oh yeah,
I like this plant. I wanna hear you guys discuss
the way-
about it.
by the way,
Huh.
you know about Wordle, right?
Wordle.
Uh-huh. You know that it is a thing, right?
Yes.
Did you know that there's PvZ though?
Okay, I'm gonna play that.
Because looking at all these fun reminds me of that. So first someone did PvZ though. You guess plums with one plants, and you have the cost, you have where it's from, you have the recharge, you have the damage if there is, you have the ability if there is, and like you just guess the plant's name and then yeah, and then
Okay, that
Some-
sounds fun.
someone in the community, my friend, maybe you've seen him around before, Pora.
Yeah.
He made PvC too though, and it's just
Okay, that sounds fun.
it's so much fun, man. Because like
And Dame, you already said let the guy Tropical pick up random plant if he's still there.
but if no one's saying anything, we'll do MGP.
MGP is Mega Gatling P, right?
Yep.
Why did they add Mega? I guess to make it just different.
Yeah.
That's Tropical is still here. Pick a random. Gumnut. Okay, we talk Gumnut.
You talk Gumnut.
That's a fun one to talk about. P, I'm gonna on this one. Okay,
What?
make the poll first.
Where is Gumnut? Oh, here. Okay. What you saying?
While you make the poll, what do you think of Gumnut?
Very weird. Very funny.
If you are to give it a score in appearance and personality, what are you giving?
A 5?
Yeah, same. It's gonna be like, do we vibe? Are we friends? Look at the fella! I love him!
Just look at him, man.
Here's the thing, a Gumnut is the perfect plant to make a plant of, because the plant itself looks really weird.
Mm.
And making him a weird fella, it fits the game so much.
Yep. And his animation when he goes to do his thing. Oh
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah! My only issue with him is that the gum looks ugly.
That I get, but like,
No, it sticks.
It's a
sticks
shoot
on the
gum.
ground, and I get the idea,
uh,
but the biting animation doesn't fit it.
really?
Because like it looks like they're biting forward and they're actually biting the gum, who is.
Ah, yeah.
And I kind of get the gum is very hard to chew considering they don't have teeth.
God.
You get it, right?
Yeah, he's chewing the gum with his gum.
And yeah, you cannot. I would eat the gum. I'm gonna be real with you people. Ew. A bit ew, but I get it. He's 5 in personality. He's 5 in pawn. Clearly, the
Yep.
concept is discussable. You can discuss the I feel like even the concept Even though it doesn't make that much sense. Or does it?
Or does it?
No, the concept is like the tougher the zombie, the tougher the gummy is, right?
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, the concept is I love it, but I'm thinking of sense. Does it make sense?
We will talk about sense.
Like, does it make sense? Like, for example, why would the gum on the shoe of a football mech be stronger than the gum of the shoe of a basic? Football mech, maybe it gets in the circuits, right? Let's say that.
A
and
guard.
It's annoying
Okay.
to remove and harder. But basic compared to bucket?
I guess it's.
If you don't read the description and don't do your research, you wouldn't know that.
But like who don't read? Everyone in the Plasma community reads, right? We all know
Okay,
that.
I'm giving it I'm giving him a 5 just because he is a gum nut. And
Yep.
he is kinda like a wall, like a nut, and he puts gum. The gum is sticky.
Hmm.
So I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
5. What more can I want? Gameplay and mechanics, is that another 5? Taking the HP of the zombie in consideration. And I kinda regret giving him like so late in PvZ Romania.
Hey, like okay, when you talk about, I like the mechanic.
You have iceberg lettuce, right?
Uh-huh.
You have Stanion, which I feel like they can still live in harmony, right?
Hmm.
There is still differences between them to live in harmony. Do you agree on this one?
Uh-huh.
And then you have Gumnut. Like, there is the... How do they live in harmony anymore? Gumnut is like, F it.
He doesn't
I mean,
fit.
the 4 is bare minimum, right? 4 is bare minimum.
Yeah. I mean 4 is for sure. We're just discussing if he's a 5.
4 or 5. In my heart, he's forever going to be a 5 because his design is a 6. It's
God.
like, do I agree on this? Look at his smile. Look at his face. He's staring into my soul, and I love him. Think of it this way: are there any other plants like the guy?
It's so. I'm tempted.
Like it's like his instant wall use is very unique. Okay, 5. Okay, god damn it. Okay.
You convinced me.
Thank you, chat. Okay.
All right, we and
If
Paul.
chat is not 555, Paul, please. Is Gumnut better than Snoopy?
Oh wow.
That's what
Hold
I
on.
wanna see.
It's not.
No, I think it is.
Wait. Isn't it?
4.8?
Yeah, it is 4.8, right? Oh god.
It is.
Yeah.
My brother in Christ, we
19.8.
plant. It's almost. It's less.
It's 19.8, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. It's
perfect.
It's higher than Snoopy by 0.5.
Nobody's going to get more than this guy.
Like, if either one of us actually gave gameplay mechanic 4 instead of 5, they would have tied. But no, because we... Yeah, like legit. Hold on. So... Gumnut we give 555, 555, and 4.8, right?
Mm-hmm.
Snoopy, I gave 555, you give 554. And Chad is 4.8 also. So it's just you. It's all on you.
I love it's my decision if I like him more than Snoopy. Come on, bro, look at him.
Whoa.
Look at him.
Snoopy, you've been dethroned.
You know, I've been thinking if I was ever meant to do like an OC based off a PvZ2 plant, which plant would it be? And I know the option. I know what would be my option. And now I have an option number 2.
Oh god.
Dumb.
Wow. Wow.
We need a second to process. He's perfect.
19.8. In a ranking system where we have a group of people to help voting, you can't get better than this.
I know. Also, the clear answer in this, just make 2 OCs. I don't vibe with making OCs. To me, it's kind of like a bit from the cringe era of like, this is my OC, please do not steal. I just made a character who kind of looks like me.
Serious? You goddamn
Yeah.
23 and you still think things are cringe?
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Anyways.
Do you have more time for 2 more?
Yeah, I think.
Do we go for
For
I was thinking imitator. On like the original bunch of... Or do you wanna go for stuff like squash, jalapeno, or something?
you know, we are. If we can do it quick, we can do the last 3 remaining classic premium.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
Because it's simple enough to discuss. Okay, make the poll quick. Squash, appearance and personality 5.
Really? Hold on. Oh,
you disagree? Okay.
I Hold on. Let me process. Squash.
Let me process what you just said, huh?
Like, he looks good, but compared to his Plastic One design, I don't like how green he is, and I don't like how bumpy he is.
I like the fact that he's more grumpy. In PvZ 1 he's more indifferent, in this one he's more aggressive.
I guess.
I like the fact that he has
Like-
a turning animation.
Like, look at his
But
look
the
at
only
his
thing I
frown.
disagree is that I kinda like the sound effect in PvZ 1 a bit more. Because like... Oh. And this one is like... Either way, I love him. Either way, it
No.
doesn't ruin it at all
Like-
for me.
I don't like the bump thing. I just don't vibe with that.
I do.
Okay.
Looks a little too angry rather than grumpy. I can. I like him either way.
I mean, I'm not gonna give it lower than 4. I'm just gonna give it a 4. I can't.
You're
can't do
not
5.
supposed to give the same, but for me, he is a 5. Why did I...
105. Anyways, gameplay mechanics.
Okay. So, you know the thing with the gameplay and mechanics?
It's a simple
There are a
plan.
lot of... In PvZ 1, it was your potato mine that costed a bit more and didn't need time to arm, right?
Uh-huh.
Pretty much. In PvZ 2, I feel like this is a bit boring. Right?
I mean,
It does its job. It does its job well. It has the thing that it can jump multiple times with leveling. So you can edit that, but I don't think anyone ever is going to make a squash like that. Non-ironically.
People did. There's like
I
a
don't
mod.
think anyone normal would do this.
There's a mod that makes squash cost 250 and it has 3 jumps.
That's not squash anymore.
What?
That's a big as hell nightshade.
No, it's still no. What are you talking about? It's like it's
That's
3 squashes,
That's cream rose.
but 3 squashes. Remember, remember,
They jump back.
they jump back, so it's 5 squashes in one for 250.
I like the fact that he jumps back when he does that.
Yeah, he peaked.
So if you place him directly on top of someone and he doesn't die, it's pretty much like goodbye.
Yeah, he's just gonna jump. He's just gonna jump on his
I
own.
guess he has that going for him, which is still better than Chili Bean.
I mean, definitely.
I don't feel like he deserves the 5 in here though.
No, absolutely not.
4.
4.
4? 4. Thank you. I like for the last, like for a lot we agree on this stream.
Let the bygones be bygone. Let the repeaters be repeater.
I'm not changing my opinion on Jupiter.
Neither will I. Okay, what does chat think? We have 4 votes. Do we hit it?
Fair enough.
Alrighty.
That's like 3.8 or something?
Exactly.
3.8?
Yep.
He's S tier.
Yes.
I think it's the same as Pea Shooter.
What's
A bit higher.
What's the score? 17.3?
Yeah, 1 point higher than Pea Shooter.
Yep.
Do we agree that Squash is better than Pea Shooter?
Oh boy. Oh boy. I mean,
In
mechanically,
my heart, yes.
yeah, but man, it is the icon though. But sure.
What's
Alright.
next?
Jalapeno.
I still like to pronounce it jalapeno.
Die.
Okay, done. Jalapeno is a fun plant, but it's completely outclassed by almost every other insta due to the fact that the most of the time you'd want to multi-lane insta than it.
Yep. Pretty much.
He summarized it.
Yep.
Yeah.
That pretty much sums it up.
Appearance and personality, do you agree it's a 5? Or is it just me who loves how he looks?
Bro. He's definitely a 5. What are you talking about?
Thank you. If you wanted to say 4, he makes a little mariachi sound. Or like...
Yeah, right?
The
God. Peak.
like, yeah, that's fun in concept. It's another of a low kind of thing, right?
Mm-hmm. Is the
I think it works as a 5.
I'll say that. Okay. He's chilly. He explodes. Yeah, that makes sense. But I guess
having the spiciest thing
like
on the earth.
no, but like, why does he explode in a lane though? Is there a reason? Is there like a solid reason of that? Like garlic smelly. Zombie eat it, go away. Cactus, spiky bob balloons. Yeah. Jalapeno, fire explodes, but why explode in a lane? So I mean
the triple explosion makes sense because that's kind of how explosions work.
You can give it a 5. That's fine, but that's a 4 for me.
I feel like I'm still mixed between 4 or 5, but I really like the name.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
The name is extremely unique.
Like they could have gone with like a chili pepper, but no.
No, it's jalapeno.
It's jalapeno.
That's the thing. The name being jalapeno. It's
Heek.
Did you make a poll?
Oh no.
Maybe you put jalapeno sauce in a straight line. It doesn't make sense. I don't feel like it needs to make sense completely. But like... So you know what the thing with gameplay and mechanics? In PvZ 1, it had a perfect place, mostly because Zomboni and Imp, right?
Yeah, it's like, okay. In Plants Zombie 1, it's an adventure plant, so it was there for a counter. In Plants 2, he's a premium, that means he don't counter anything. And if it's bad and don't counter anything, it's bad.
He has like 4 interactions.
God. Like one of the few interactions that like cool is that he destroys barrels without throwing imps.
Yeah, the only situations when he's legit better than Cherry Bomb. Ancient Egypt, Dark Ages, when he removing graves.
And like
just because it's more clean and easier. Barrel, because it removes the zombie inside the barrel.
Also ice block too, right?
Blocks.
Yeah, okay.
And that's about it. You can still make him like, if you come to the fact being like, okay, if you have a mod and there is jalapeno and cherry bomb, you just keep cherry bomb the same and buff jalapeno a little, and and the balance is there, right?
Yeah. But like even then, who would use jalapeno over cherry?
I put jalapeno in the first word in PvZ Romania, right? People still don't really use him.
Like, yeah, why? Why would you use them? Like
even though it was objectively great.
Like the way you did is like 75 stun but fast, slow recharge, right?
Yeah, and I kept buffing the recharge over the time.
Yeah.
And I made him the only insta kill who does over 1k damage.
And still no uses.
Still no uses. He can one-shot bosses, people still don't care.
God. Three.
It's a sad 3. Chat, what do you think?
There are 6 votes. Wow. Wait. The number moved. The number moves. Hold on. Okay, it's settled. It's settled. I think. Alright, let's hit it. And it's a 4.5.
Why do I think this is higher than Cherry Bomb?
Cherry Bomb
it's
was...
S.
Cherry Bomb was...
My brother, this is S.
Huh?
Yeah. It's 17. It's the same as Winter Melon. I agree.
You know, I think, yeah, design and pun carries it so much.
Yeah.
So much.
Like, yeah, we have the cherry bomb and then we have the jalapeno. Tell me which one sounds better.
God.
A lot of jalapeno range is just empty.
This is starting to be a really cursed tier list.
I like jalapeno more than I like cherry bomb. Like,
it's a you thing.
I rather pick jalapeno than cherry bomb anytime.
It's a very you thing.
Thank you. And I am objectively correct apparently, so suck it.
Bruh.
Okay, one thing, I misclicked 4 instead of 3, but I can't change the push. Okay. I'm here to admit I think jalapeno is more interesting. Gracias. Imitator?
Imitator.
Imitator. Appearance and personality. Love him.
I love the beret.
do we agree that PvZ 2 is better than PvZ 1? I miss the black and white aesthetic. I miss kind of that.
Like he's still a mime, but his body is just only on his face, right?
Yeah, the body is way better.
The body
It's
shape.
less of a plant, more of a mechanic. I feel like Imitator is done better in other PvZ games than the tower defense games.
Wait, what do they do?
Imitator is in PvZ Heroes, and his whole thing is that he turns in the next plant you plant. Which is cool.
It's just neat.
And in Garden Warfare, he's a scrapped boss, which whole gimmick is that he was imitating zombies. His mechanic is that like he starts as a potato and then he imitates a Garg. When he loses a third of his HP, he imitates another boss. Like he imitates Disco Zombie, he imitates zombies. And they had like a different design.
Oh.
So that's cool. But in PvZ, okay, that's mechanic we're talking. We're talking about appearance and personality. I look at him and I see a 5. I love him.
I love the beret so much.
I know! It's adding so much.
Fun and concept.
And him turning around. Okay, pun and concept, I don't get the pun.
It's
the same as levitator.
Imitator. Levitator. What did we give for Levi?
Yeah, that's the question. How much did we give to imitator? To levitator? It's the same thing.
You gave 3, I gave 4.
3.
4. It's literally the same thing.
Yeah, so we need to be correct here. I absolutely adore imitator and the pun is cute, but I cannot, not in good faith, give it a 5 simply because the enjoyment. Did you make the poll?
I just made a poll.
Okay. Enjoyment from using it. Now I cannot see the comment.
God, the UI is awful.
Enjoyment from using it come from liking other plants. The thing with him in PvZ 1, again, you had so many spots, so just picking 2 cherry bombs, picking 2 jalapenos, picking 2 walls, picking 2 pumpkins.
But you have 10 slots.
Yeah.
You have 10 slots.
So in PvZ 2, it's like you want 2 explosive, cherry bomb, grape shot.
Like, yeah, you also have way too many plants. You don't really feel the need to use same plant twice. Too expensive, you have 2 explosive. 2 walls, you have good.
You know,
2
the
good
only
walls.
situation he works is kind of like, take 2 electric blueberries. Like if they take 2 holy powers in that kind of situation, right? Which is still a use. But considering it's the same thing as giving Power Lily plant food on the thing. But it's a bit more cost effective. And it's more limited. I love the idea of a plant that can become any plant. Right? Like that's cool.
Yeah.
But in gameplay, you have so many plants that he becomes worthless. The only situation that makes him overpowered is when there is an overpowered plant like Goldbloom.
Right.
All the use of this guy is Goldbloom. And it's not his own feat, it's Goldbloom's feat. He's not enough versatility. Maybe he can be like, 2 Stunions. Maybe 2 Puffshrooms. But that's about it, kinda. Because there's no point of picking like 2 sunflowers, because, well, sunflower, sunshroom, sunflower, primal sunflowers. Maybe 2 gold leaves, because those are kind of like investments if you want to be extra greedy. I'm thinking of all the plants that are kind of worth being imitated, right? Maybe 2 gum nuts. Explosives are not worth it. Early game is not worth it. Only if it's a plant, that entire gimmick is that it recharges very slow. Which mods can have it.
Yeah, but
It's still a use. Like, do we agree it's at least 3, right?
oh, definitely.
I think it just sits on 3.
I'll give the benefit of the doubt and give it 4.
I feel bad because you gave higher scores because I'm trying to be a bit more objective. I love this guy. He's one of my favorite plants ever.
Like whenever you need 2 of the same plant, he is always there for you. So I can't give it like lower. Whenever you need
Whenever you need him, he's there for me.
like, yes, you can use 2 different plants, but if there's ever a time you need 2 of the same plant, you have him. So, like, yeah. Like, imagine like playing a save a seed level with walnut. Wait, does it work?
You can put as many walnuts you want in the save.
Does
What?
does
Like walnut aid?
yeah, does walnut 8 works with
It
imitator?
worked in PvZ 1, I think.
I'm not too sure.
Anyway. Yeah, I get it. Like, I love him. I'm not.
Okay. Poll. We have 4 votes. Do we go for it?
Mhm.
Alrighty. Alright, Mr. Math Guy, what is that?
From my head, it's somewhere around 4.2 or something.
Yeah, it's 4.25, 4.3.
Man,
my man
I
is
didn't
mathing.
know I was good at math. Ah, he's 8 here.
Okay,
I think there is
16.
another guy with the same score.
16.3.
Ah, there is another guy with the same score.
Ah, who is it?
Tumbleweed.
Tumbleweed? Okay.
It's not as hard to search for them if you, instead of scrolling through plants, you just search for the same plants with the same score.
Yeah.
And also, I feel like I need to state this.
Mm-hmm.
I need to complete because I forgot for some of them smash or pass. Do we agree that imitator is a smash without being weird?
As I said before, and I'll say it again, I will not say anything. This
Chat.
is all you. I'm sorry, this is all you.
Chat. Do we agree? It's the Ditto situation. It's the Ditto from Pokemon situation. Like, it can be your hot gut chick if it wants. It's Pio is thinking of that, but I was not gonna bring it up.
Do not bring it up.
Exactly.
We are grown adults.
I didn't know you knew of that. But it has merch. And that's funny.
That is so funny.
I mean, I know it. Thank you. All I needed. If there is a correct answer, he is the correct answer.
What?
Right?
Okay. I said I don't want to deal with this, but okay. What if you meet him and he just turned into you?
I can see that working for a bunch of people. I feel like, what if I just show him like a picture of, I don't know, a woman?
Oh god. Yeah, this is definitely a Ditto situation.
Yeah, and he sees it, and it's like, yeah, as long as it is consensual.
Like, yep, I was like, yeah, bro, I can do it. Okay, alright, you do whatever.
There are still some requirements. You're showing a photo. There are still some requirements because what if it's a male imitator turning into a woman? Oh no! That is a question. It's the morality.
Oh god.
It's kind of like if your bro turns into a woman, would you smash? Is that morality? Translator. No, I don't want to touch that because it's not like more like if your bro certainly by pure magic, because yeah, imitator is using magic, by pure magic turns into a woman. Would you? Knowing that at one point the sexy woman was your bro?
Why not? As long as it's consensual.
Like the consent aside, it's like, would you sleep at night as well? I wouldn't.
Why not?
People are like, why not? I'm not as freaky, okay? I'm like, I can keep my pee in my pants if necessary. There are a lot of things to consider for me before I raise my pee. It's. I'm gonna have this conversation with more people because this is legit.
I am out. I am out of this.
You said you come with a lot of points, so
I
don't
I have
do my best to change genders for me to do that.
my man, you are base.
I mean, that is base. I'm not here to judge. I can get it. I encounter so many situations, like I'm getting a lot of messages on WhatsApp or Instagram, and I feel like I'm getting judged. People being like, yo, Silva, I'm on stream, what the hell?
Oh god.
Oh no, it's oh, I got 10 messages. Did anyone die?
Oh no.
Oh no, it's just talking about Red Dead Redemption. Anyway.
Ah, right. I see the pop-up all the time.
Yeah, it's not me playing. I just share my account with a university friend.
Fair enough.
Because games. A lot of games.
Mm.
And us being university people, we don't have as much time, so it never becomes a problem. Anyway, that was the perfect rant to finish the stream. And we wouldn't have this amazing rant if it wasn't for the Smash or Pass session. Smash, subscribe, and smash your homie. Sure. Do we finish the stream?
I think we finished the stream. We got a lot of plans. We got at least 12 plus 7, 19. That's more than the first stream. Alright, let's...
If we had more time, we could have gone for more, but sure.
Yeah. I mean, it's 3 hours.
But good one, people. Yeah, still. Yeah.
Alright, let's...
But we did some correct ranking. We found the god of all plants.
Yep.
We discussed imitator.
Okay. Alright, let's breathe this new tier list in. This is what we have now. Do you think anything will ever be in F?
No.
Yeah, yes.
Man, I usually want to see the bright side in every single guy. I wanna at least see the potential on every single.
Yeah.
Hot potato, man. Even hot potato, I think like the pun is not a 1.
Yeah, the pun is never gonna give it at least an E at least. Hot potato,
Yeah.
okay, come on.
Like even stuff like perfume shroom, I really like how it looks. I really like how perfume shroom looks. The looks for perfume shroom are a 5 for me.
It's like... Hold on,
A
what is it?
perfume bottle.
Right.
Perfume like
Perfume...
the spray thing.
It's like a perfume spray, right? Yeah, I see it now. Yeah.
And it's also that very cute pinkish color.
With the heart pattern.
Yeah, it's a very aesthetically pleasing guy.
Is it a guy?
Like, yeah, the effect is a 1. Guy like fella, friend.
Ah, okay. It's a fella. Yeah, you know what, fella. Fella good. Fella works.
Yeah, but that's what like. I have I have more girlfriends than I have boyfriends, and I still call them like bro.
No, I get it. I get. I personally get it.
It's force of habit because calling them bro in kind of like bro, what the fuck? It's
Everyone
better than sis. What the
no,
fuck?
no, I get it. Cause everyone is a dude for me.
Same.
And if someone goes like, oh, when you just met, I just say I'm gonna bang some dudes. Yes, I will say that.
Yeah.
Dude is
I
gender
feel
neutral.
Torchwood should go of a higher rank because it doubles speed damage, and if plant food is used to the target,
This guy. Oh, hello, welcome. I guess we're in the stream now, but I'm gonna say it quickly. We are ranking these based on their abilities, based on their powers. We are ranking it based on vibes.
More than vibes.
Yeah, that's the gist of it.
Combination. Yeah, it's more a combination to be as objective as possible. Because it's easy to make a plant better in like another game, for example, right?
Mm-hmm.
Split Pea is amazing in PvZ Heroes. But that's about it.
Yeah.
This is why he's not an F, because there is something to him.
Oh.
Some of them are not savable. Also, before we end the stream, I want to shoot one more question. It's what's your favorite plant?
What's my favorite plant?
Ever. If we don't count pea shooter, because I think like
no. I honestly
not use what's like if we're thinking of like everything, like the pond, the everything.
Macgrass.
Magnifying grass? Okay.
Yeah. It's still like even considering everything, still Macgrass.
I think you know mine.
You sound like you have multiple.
I have like multiple, but I have a straight out favorite.
Not quite sure.
I'm gonna give you a point if you know the name of her.
I mean, you have shown some interest in the two couple plants. Yeah, it's a turkey.
I sent you a picture.
Who the heck is this? I don't remember the name.
Sawgrass.
Huh?
Sawgrass.
You got cut off in this first part.
Sawgrass.
I'm just gonna look up.
Like,
I'm just gonna look plant PvZ 3. Oh, PvZ 3.
It's just my favorite.
Sawgrass.
It's the design is my ideal design of a thing ever.
Oh, so that's what you like. So that's how you like it.
Not. I can't even say no to that. I can't even say no to that. even though it kind of looks like lesbian hair.
Ah, come on.
It's like if it's longer, yeah, sure, maybe, but like that. I like the pointy teeth. I like the eyeliner. I like how it looks like hair, and I like the fact that it's using a saw. Knowing my entire history, you think I have a thing for saws, right?
Yeah.
You know I cut my hand with a chainsaw. It's like.
Yeah, I do remember that.
So saws are very iconic for me.
God. Do we have to show this to the viewers?
People, have you ever heard of Sawgrass from PvZ 3?
I don't think that's the thing.
Like right now, it's kind of like lost media.
Yeah, the old plants with 3.
And the plant itself is pretty much spikeweed, which does less fire rate but higher damage.
Yep. That's you know what? I can just put that there for the rest of the stream.
I love the little thing. My second favorite became witch hazel.
Okay.
That's also the type I like. Okay, moving on.
I start to learn a lot about you.
For me, girlish designs are a bit more appealing. Because I like woman, who the fuck, right? Not appealing in the sense of
No. Like
oh damn, it's appealing.
platonically,
like
romantically, aesthetically.
I like how they look aesthetically because I like how women look aesthetically.
And look at this dude.
And I have to explain this every time because some of my favorite Pokemons are like, yeah. Being like, why do you judge me for liking something that looks like a woman?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that make you gay? Okay.
All right. Well,
let's close this.
Let's close the stream. Okay, so
even though the last 10 minutes were the best 10 minutes of the stream.
Yeah, I mean, all right.
Anyway, thank you people for being here. Have a good one.
All right. Yep.
I'm gonna prepare for a Jackbox party.
Right. Wish you luck on that. I'm just gonna go eat.
Fair point.
Yep. All right.
Have a good one, everyone.